folks, welcome to another Heroes of Histaeria Sandsea Saga right here on the Delta Cryptid channel. My name is David. I go by Commune, various places on the internet. He, him are the pronouns you may use. We are back with our wonderful crew as we prepare for our other session, our next session, our first session after being live together, guys. You all, thank you for coming. Just so you guys know, actually, it's not really going to matter because this is going to pick up right where we left off. So we are going to be taking a hiatus for the month of December, but that won't affect really the YouTube viewers. I think you guys will see us back live on our new home on Delta Cryptid YouTube. Ollie, do we have a Delta Cryptid YouTube?
We have a Twitch on YouTube. We just don't use the Twitch yet.
Twitch.
Yeah,
that's
I knew what you were
saying. We're moving
saying.
to Twitch. Yeah, we're moving live over to Twitch.
Yeah.
We'll post the channel and all that stuff, good stuff there for you. If you want to, and also on that same note, if you want to check out more Sandsea or more Heroes of Histaeria stuff, check out twitch.tv/CommuneDM for the Heroes of Histaeria Unearthed Inheritance campaign. Any other announcements that we would like to go through, friends? Ollie, your door is creepily opening behind you.
That's one of my cats. They are below eye level.
You see a little tail. I saw a little
Excellent
tail.
stealth check.
All right. Well, my friends, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so when last we left our heroes, they had begun the hunt for the Black Raptor. After an impromptu and victorious race against Idris across the dried Corluat riverbed, you left your vehicles behind to pursue your quarry into the dense wilds of the Whispering Jungle. Shortly after beginning the journey, you came across an almost sentient, shambling mound of vines and moss. As a battle began, the fray was joined by a pair of Eladrin, Celeste and Sol. Sol pacified the creature and it returned to the wilds from whence it came. With your new acquaintances joining your ranks, Hammond and Idris decided to split off from the main hunting party in order to cover more ground. On your journey through the dense, unrelenting jungle, you encountered a hunting pack of lizard folk, which you easily dispatched. You then found respite in a long-forgotten hall of the ancient stone giants. Your companions, Celeste and Sol, imparted wisdom and gifts onto a number of you, and it turned out to be an eventful rest as several personal revelations came to light. For Luna, you learned of new developments pertaining to the Selection War. Edenor was overheard divulging the nature of his powers to Sol, and even the possible location of Pim's father, Brock Knackle, was revealed. And Lycus was there. After your rest, you all continued your hunt despite the sudden change in weather. Amidst the brewing storm, you managed to track the raptor to a fresh kill. However, it seemed to be a trap. The beast emerged from the canopy and would surely have struck Sarah down were it not for your quick reactions. This despite the aid of Idris's missing power armor's autonomous defenses at its beck and call. After, with the beast now slain at your feet, its blood soaking into the jungle floor, the heart of it removed and destroyed at the hands of Edenor, Lycus, and Sol. With your quarry dispatched, Luna now set to signaling Captain Hammond's crew, and as the firebolts shot into the sky, they briefly illuminated the shape of a gargantuan winged creature. Now the sky continues to darken. The wind has set the jungle trees to a sinister dance, and the ever-present humming of insects begins to quiet. Even though the raptor is dead, there is a sense of foreboding lingering in the air. An inkling of realization begins to form for Luna. Getting into the jungle was one thing. Getting out is going to be another story entirely. My friends, I leave it to you. What do you do?
I want to run and grab the girls and run to the cave.
Okay, you run to the cave of the raptor, sure thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, just
20 raptors laying way inside.
My babies.
meanwhile, I think I would just call out to everybody, "Fucking hide! It's not time for this."
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I run into the cave.
Okay. Pim, as Lycus kind of scoops up the kids and starts running into the cave, you go to follow. You still have that medallion, right?
Yeah, I'm just holding it.
Yeah. There's as behind you, as you start to run away, the automaton is crawling after you.
Oh.
Not the automaton, the suit.
creepy, but also kind of cool. I move forward some more, and it follows, I assume.
Yep.
Cool. All right, come with me, metal guy, and we head into the cave together.
Okay. It takes a second. It's awkward right now. It's missing some of its limbs. It's missing its right leg. It's missing, its left leg and its right arm. But it's able to kind of, make its way shuffling and awkwardly crawling into the cave behind you. I'm sorry, I interrupted, I believe, Luna?
No, it's okay. I'm just running.
Okay. The group of you are in the cave.
Before I move to the cave, I'm just gonna tell our companions to go find Hammond.
Okay.
And the rest. Yep.
Sure. Yeah, Sol and Celeste go to follow you into the cave, and you stop them. And Sol goes, "What's the matter?"
We need assistance from our companions. Would you be so kind to go find them? We can hold here with the children.
You're talking about the snake helmeted individual and the large hippo, the GIF.
Yes.
Oh, I do believe those are the ones they are referring to, dear, says Celeste. Very well.
Yes, those ones.
Is Mello with them too? Did Mello come with us?
The Tabaxi individual. Yes. I believe they are with them.
Perfect.
You did that far too well.
Honestly, kudos, back and forth.
I just the button impression was on point.
We will come, dear. We will. They are correct. We are the most capable among them. My friends, farewell. Take great care. You as well. Luna reaches over to you, Luna. Just kind of holds your forearm for a moment. Be careful out there.
Same to you.
I'll see you soon. Shall we meet back where we met before? At the entrance to the jungle where we found you and we were fighting the creature?
I say
yes. That shambling mound?
Yes.
Sure.
By the cars. The vehicles.
What vehicle? I don't remember any vehicles, but
they were close by.
Very well. We'll meet you where we encountered the shambling mound.
Yes.
Okay. Farewell, friends.
Well, good luck.
Hey, thank you for your help.
Of course, darling. And they head off into the jungle, leaving the four of you and the two children. As Edenor, as they take off, you feel a slight tug at your sleeve. Sarah, Edenor, is everything okay? The sky's getting so dark.
Yes, we're just going to wait here for a little bit. We'll be safe.
Everyone, we can talk, but let's just lower our voice as much as possible.
What'd you say?
Roll perception checks.
Ooh.
Edenor, I'll kill you. I will
murder you.
You'll make me a dog killer today.
As you call out, what'd you say? Yoma just kind of punches you like a small punch in some Edenor. Perception checks, what do we have?
Got 17.
That's enough.
11.
Yeah, I got a 16 plus 2.
Okay. You find a number of things as you are in this cave. It's a hollowed out space. It smells pretty fucking dank. It smells like, a raptor's den would. There are bits of decaying corpses, bloody things, or what were once bloody things. Even the stench of the pig out front is kind of also starting to get there. But you find a couple of things. You find the remains of what looks like a lizard folk hunter. And on its person, as you kind of dig around, you notice a couple things. It carries a large animal hide satchel across its back, slung to its back. It wears a wooden, carved mask in the shape of some sort of reptilian creature. And then, Lycus, what did you get for perception?
20.
Lycus, in the kind of a little bit behind it, buried underneath the remains of other creatures, you see a a javelin, a very kind of simple sort of weapon, except for the head of it, the blade of it seems to actually be a long, sharpened edge of white crystal. As you handle the crystal, you immediately become aware that it seems that there's some sort of enchantment or power to this javelin. As you investigate the rest of the body, Luna, I'm assuming you do. Okay. Both the bag that it's carrying and the mask also appear magical.
Mask and javelin. Okay.
The mask, bag, and javelin seems.
Do we hear any sign that whatever's out there, the situation for that, for example?
Yeah. So actually, with your perception checks, and owing to Edenor and Pim's poor perception checks, a fog begins to settle in the jungle, kind of descending down into just before the raptor's den, kind of making its way, drifting in softly, quietly through the trees. Lycus, you are keenly aware of it because it carries on its wind a very putrid, rotting smell, like something like the smell of scent of decay.
This doesn't feel natural. Smells worse than that pig.
I guess we should just wait it out and be very quiet.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure.
I'm
And how
also not
bad
sure.
this gets. Maybe it makes us sick from just the smell of it fills up the cave.
Pim will wrap a scarf around her face.
Pim wraps a scarf around her face. There's a kind of like a high-pitched squealing yell, and kind of grabs. I don't know. You feel all of a sudden something clutching your arm. You look down, and Sarah is kind of squeezed up against you, clutching you. As the floor, you start to see beetles, worms, centipedes, just kind of erupting out of the earth, out of the soft, damp floor. And there's a skittering sound now in the cave.
I'm gonna pick up Sarah, put her on my shoulder.
Okay.
I'm going for the bag and the mat
What?
just to make sure it's on me.
Okay, so you have the bag and the mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so I'm holding it, guys.
Sure. I don't know. Roll me a d4, and I think you know what for.
Okay. I got a 1.
What is it? What is a 1?
Yep. I'm switching to that right now.
You can pull up your character sheet, but I know you got it.
I got it. Yep. I treasure you more than a dragon treasures its hoard.
Look, I'm not sure how great of an idea it is to wait here for too long. With the wind shouldn't be carrying in the smell of death. And that thing above us, did anyone get a good look at it?
No, just a shadow. It's just large enough not to warrant taking it on.
Of course.
Maybe the fog will help conceal us as we move through. We should head back. What do you think?
Sarah clutching you, Yoma kind of moves closer to you, like as it goes. How long are we staying here? This place gives me the creeps, dude. I don't think she's ever said dude before, but it might be a thing she starts saying.
She's made it up. Next we're gonna hear YOLO.
What is yes?
What is this dude?
Raffle.
Like, is this
Don't
place?
understand.
Like, this place makes me real uncomfortable. Can we get out of here?
I agree. Okay. This might sound like a bad idea. I can lead whatever's out their way and then shift into a wolf and be gone and hide and catch with you all minutes later. And then you guys will have a much safer route.
unless we encounter something else that we need you to help us fight. I mean, I admire your bravery.
Lycus,
I just don't think it's a good idea to split up in the jungle.
Lycus, with your previous 20, as you are all standing here kind of discussing what to do next, you feel a tremor. The floor just shakes just a bit. The rock wall around you, the rock sides of the cave, you feel that same tremor traveling through there. Something big. And short order, as you take a moment to just kind of take it all in, unsure of what to do next, you hear a voice call out.
What did you say about a dragon and its horde?
The voice echoes the walls of the cave.
I believe we should leave.
Yeah.
That's what I'm just gonna say.
I agree.
As yeah.
Exit stage left.
No, I want
walk
to.
out.
No. Okay. I respect the idea. Everyone shut up. You're going to be safe. Luna, count to 2,400 and then run for the cars. I'm going to give my coat to Yoma. Hey.
Coat to Yoma, okay.
Hold on to this for me. It's only one of like 8 presents I've ever got in my life. So like, keep it safe. And then he's going to run away.
Okay, so there's only just the one entrance to the cave. As you go out,
The sound came from outside,
the
correct?
sound came from outside.
Yep. No, I'm aware. I figured that.
Lycus, as you run out into the cave, you change into wolf form, hand Yoma over the cloak, right?
No, I'm not changing into wolf form yet. I'm going to be regular so that I can shift into my wolf form and hide later.
Okay. You step out. This doesn't really require much of a perception check. As you step out, you hear,
Ah, there you are.
looking back behind you, lounging on the cliff, looking over the cave. You see the shape and form of a dragon. 2 massive wings draped down the side. You see dark scales blending into the shadow behind it. Its massive head has these 2 long curved ivory horns that descend past the snout. Deep set marsh green reptilian eyes peering out of hollowed sockets, giving this face a kind of skeletal almost look to it. The face itself, aside from the black scales adorning the rest of the body, there are white, lighter, grimy scales along the face, owing now to that skeletal impression. The jaws grown open, and with your sensitive smell, you can pick up the scent of it as it fills the air, and that deep rumble shakes your chest.
Are you the one foolish enough to poach my Darastrix in my jungle?
My hand covered in blood, just kind of wipe it out myself.
No coat, just onto the
That
skin.
wasn't me.
Nope, wasn't me.
On the hairy chest.
And where are the rest of your pack?
Long dead. Just me, my friend.
Do not toy with me.
The rest of you hear this conversation. The children shaking next to you, Edenor. What do you do?
All right. I'm going to lean down to the children. Say, stay here. I believe I can help draw off the dragon. While I distract it, run with the rest. I look over to Pim and Luna. Keep them safe, and we will all get out of this alive.
Wait, why are you going too? Is he
Because
not
I
what
can
Lycus is
fly.
doing?
Lycus can't fly. He's already been caught.
Can you fly faster than a dragon?
Maybe, maybe not, but at least I can fly.
I don't like this plan.
Well, we don't have many options now, do we?
Okay.
And I am going to...
I think you used Wings of the Weave already.
I used that one. Remember, I have 2.
You still have the other one, yeah.
Yes,
I think
I
that
do.
one only goes up to your movement speed of 30.
I think you are right. I'm just double checking. Radiant Soul. Yep. Equivalent
Luna-
walking speed, but I can still fly.
Okay. Luna and Pim, yeah. You guys hanging back while Edenor and Lycus confront the dragon?
I think I can, yeah. See what happens. I will pick up the javelin as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to the entrance of the cave. I'm gonna.
Right, at least.
The mechanical thing makes too much noise, I think. So I'm gonna leave it here. I'll give the amulet to Yoma. She's the older one, right?
She is.
Give
So
the
Yoma,
amulet-
man, Yoma's got some items. The
Well,
amulet.
She needs something if we're gonna leave him here.
Yoma's
so
the
I'm
main
giving,
character now.
so I'm giving Yoma the amulet for now. Hold on to this for me, and if you need anything, just tell Otto what to do.
Okay.
And then
Takes the
I
hands.
sneak towards
Yep.
sneak towards the entrance.
Okay. So, Luna's hanging back. Luna's got the equipment, the kids, and the construct.
Luna has all the loot.
Just
Exactly
kidding.
where Luna wants to be.
My stuff.
Pim kind of creeps up to the edge, Lycus, as the dragon is kind of staring down upon you. Edenor,
Mhm.
you emerge from the cave.
I am going to saunter out of the cave after like wiping off a little bit of gore, I guess. Like put a little gore just to wipe it off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just state, well, I guess it seems you thought I was dead.
Oh, wow. You know, never count you out. This
Yes. And who might you be? As I look up to the dragon.
The dragon looks down at you. Goes,
I am Varanya of the Kikwana. The
I
queen
thought you were like-
of Whispering Jungle.
Right. A queen doesn't have to be a living, regular human or something. It can be a dragon. That makes sense.
When you're
As soon
queen,
as Pim
you make the rules. And you have broken a sacred rule of this jungle.
And who?
I must have missed where that was written down.
You dared to poach my prized Darastrix and deny my hunters.
Oh, we've only found dead hunters of yours.
Well, they were living when we found them. If we're fair.
Why did you have to say such a thing?
I mean,
So you've
she clearly
bested,
doesn't like us.
you've bested my hunters then.
There wasn't much to best. They were kind of pathetic.
Now who's being antagonistic? Come on.
You started it. I'm only finishing what you started.
So, at one point or another, I want to try to signal Ednor to as I'm slowly walking backwards to fucking book it in opposite directions to see if we can get the dragon to run one way and then switch back forth.
Okay,
that
yeah.
thing. So as we're having this little banter yeah, blah blah blah. I just want to keep looking at him and very uncomfortably
Circle at two sides.
Yeah, just seriously.
roll perception checks, and I want deception and perception from the two of you, and a 1 perception check from Pim.
Okay.
What'd you
That
get,
stuff's
Pim?
just not horrible.
6.
6 for Pim. Okay, Pim. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay. Deception.
I got a 21 on the deception. As for the perception, I got a 4.
Oh dear.
So I can't see, but I can certainly see.
Okay, Lycus, what'd you get?
I got a 12 for the deception, but a 19 for the perception.
Okay, Lycus, as you are stepping back, you're kind of, as the two of you are kind of stepping back away from the dragon, its head kind of slithers downwards. You see its jaws now just mere feet above the entrance to the cave. You see, as you're kind of focusing and getting a little bit concerned, the children's faces peering out, terrified, with Luna at their side. You also become aware of things moving in the mists, in the woods, in the jungle around you. You know that the dragon is not alone.
Well,
As your deception takes in. The dragon continues to lower down.
Well,
So, it seems you found my hunters amusing then.
yes, they were amusing, yes, but I did have a question for you now that you're here. What do you truly want for Anya?
while Denor is doing the most of the conversation, can I try to do another perception check and like actually pinpoint some of the things around us, see if I can spot them better?
Your roll was a 19, so it's already
Yeah.
pretty high. I'm going to
Okay.
say with a 19, you become aware of 2 possible individuals on either side of you. How far away, it's difficult to tell, especially with the fog rolling in as well. So your 19, I didn't give you guys a disadvantage, but the 19 is what you got. So you know at least 2 other creatures are kind of in the swamp around you.
Right. Yeah. What Denor's right. What do you want? I mean, you're a big, strong dragon, and yet you bring 2 others to help deal with us. What do you need?
Usually, others come to me with desires. But what I want is simple. I want to enjoy the thrill of the hunt. I want to watch you and yours try to escape my people. I want to let your bones rot at the bottom of my swamp.
See, so you're not going to be joining, you're just going to watch.
That's the best part. Tasting your fear.
Fair enough. Well, bring
legs.
out your champions.
The legs step down onto the floor. Now between you 2 and the entrance to the cave, and goes,
Not your fear, though. There's something more delectable.
I'm going to pop my wings and go right at her.
pop your wings and go right at her.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Oh shoot!
Okay.
I wanted to do something. I should have done it.
Okay. Let's see. I think that calls for initiative. 'Cause she is kind of in a stalk approaching you as well. So, okay. Let's move on over to the map. Nigel's there just like, oh shit.
This is why I made sure to grab everything just in case.
Do we get inspiration at the start still, right?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Okay,
I
so
think I used
real-
mine last time.
Let me just move the kids. I'm gonna put them kind of back here. Hannah, the power armor's over there. Tim is in the cave. You guys are on the map, right?
Let me-
Yeah.
Oh, not yet.
Me no.
Yeah.
You should be on.
I
Yeah.
have to pull-
Oh yes. There.
Yeah. So let's see. You guys were moving back, so I'm gonna put you 2. I'm gonna get rid of these 2.
Yeah, am I on?
Yeah, you're at the bottom there. Oh, here. I'll delete the other
Oh,
one.
sorry. I guess
You're
I'll
good.
delete it.
I got it. All
I
right.
didn't see it. Hey, where's Vranya?
Varanya
It was Vranya. You know,
is
it
right
happens.
here. And she has stepped
It
into
was nice knowing you all.
You
Yeah, you
get
just get reincarnated, you know? New
Yeah.
life, new game plus, something like that.
Bright side,
I'll
we
be
have flank-
fine. It's y'all that have the problem.
Oh, you're gonna
Bright
leave the
side, we
kids
have
behind.
flanking right now.
Nice.
We have
well,
advantage.
I said I'll be fine because if I die, then I reincarnate.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Wow, guys, I didn't think you'd pick a fight with the dragon, but okay.
Neither did I, Maxwell.
You know what? It was between me and the children, and it threatened the children. So
Full disclosure,
I did not.
Pim
threaten
is
them.
Pim is going to try to stop this fight. Just meta for a second.
Okay. Edenor, what is your initiative?
I got a 19.
19.
Oof.
Luna, what is your initiative?
10.
Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, 10. Lycus, what is yours?
Also a 19.
Also a 19. Pim, what is yours?
11.
11. Let's see, Sarah and Yoma. Have them share initiative. Not too bad. 15. Okay. Let's see.
You make them just go on the same turn, right?
Yeah, they're just sharing a turn. All right. I just want you guys to know. Baranya did score a natural 20.
Or she did.
Each.
I-
Vranya.
I'm gonna take the picture for posterity just so you guys know I'm not fucking with you.
Oh,
I
well,
feel-
I'll never believe you. You Photoshop it before you send it. You just change the number.
David doesn't know how to use Photoshop.
Yeah, bitch.
He would do it in Incarnate, obviously.
It'll take a couple hours because it has to have a background as well.
And shadows and lighting.
Yes, yes. All right,
Okay.
so.
No, that looks like a 1 to me. So
You wish.
who put a heart on it? Betrayal.
Okay. So, Varanya's up first, and let's see. We are going to. First things first, I need a wisdom saving throw from both Edenor and Lycus.
Is this dragon visible from me in the cave?
Yes, she's
Can you
on the
repeat that?
floor now. Wisdom saving
Okay.
throw.
Wisdom. Okay. How wise can I?
Not very wise if you're
Okay.
picking a fight with a dragon.
Got an 18.
18? 18 saves.
I got an 18 too.
All right, you
Edenor,
both save.
You and me.
You both
Same
save against the dragon's frightening presence. As the two of you kind of stare defiantly into the beast, she kind of settles forward and goes,
It seems you have a death wish to tempt me.
sucks in slowly and faster and faster and faster. The fog drawing into the sides of the nostrils and the jaws as they open and the dragon erupts with its acid breath. I need the two of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh, bitch.
All right. That is a saving throw, right?
Sir.
21, baby. Come at me.
All right. I'm gonna use my gift of the chromatic dragon feet to take less poison damage.
Let's see.
No, I gave my coat to Yoma.
The gift isn't part of your coat.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay, cool.
So you
cool,
still
cool.
have the gift, and I believe just double check the charges on that for me. How many charges
I
do you have?
haven't
'Cause
used.
You did use
I
it
haven't
last
used
session.
any. No, those are two different charges. One for I only get one per day.
Oh, for the fists. I got it.
but for the resistance.
Got it.
But that is a 15.
15?
I did not roll well.
Yeah, 15 is a failure. Okay,
That's a
so
good start.
you take Lycus 50 acid damage. Halved, I believe, with your resistance then, half down to 25.
50?
Edenor, you also take 25 damage.
Winnable.
So winnable.
You fools.
I didn't start the fight.
Did we get a
One.
chance to swap initiative? I didn't hear that.
No, you didn't. I'm assuming they're keeping their 19s.
Well, I would like the option. The house rule, right?
It is a house rule.
Is anyone willing to give me their 19 so that I can try to stop this?
I have a higher dex, so I would be going first. So you can have my 19.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Pim, you are up with Edenor on deck.
I think narratively this looks like me holding on to Ednor as he's trying to attack the dragon.
So
Please
like
don't.
trying to fly. Let me in, coach. Let me in. Oh.
Are we sure Edenor's not a barbarian?
Sometimes, hey, the kids were threatened. I'm merely just following the way.
The way.
The way. Puts on Mandalorian helmet.
I think that's everybody.
Holy crap.
Am I missing?
That is exactly what's happening.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. So Pim. Let's see. So the dragon did that, and then she has movement. And with her movement, so after the flame breath goes off, with movement, we are going to fly up 40 feet above you, and now in the air, 40 feet. Pretty much there, but 40 feet up.
Okay.
Okay. Pim, you are up with Edenor on deck.
Okay. Pim sees this whole scenario flash before her eyes.
See your friends just get
And-
drenched in acid spray as they both kind of hunker down.
And at that point, I run out about 10, 20 feet. And I say, Veranya, wait! I believe you know my mother, Brina Knackle.
Okay. You run out.
Please, let's talk. I apologize for my party's aggression. I'm just a little wound up, but I'd love to talk.
Roll a persuasion check.
You could persuade a freaking clam to shuck itself. Let's be real.
24. I should try that sometime.
Go shut yourself.
Go shuck yourself, clam.
Pim, you run out, you raise up your hands, and you call out. And Veranya goes, Hatchling of Brina Knackle. The wings flare.
I will give you one chance for my forgiveness. You wish to atone for your crimes?
Oh, yes. Yes, we do. Are we conversing right now, or are we still in turn order?
If the rest of you guys are cool with conversing. Otherwise, if you guys,
wait.
yeah, Edenor's next, so it's Edenor.
I'm just like, I'm watching, wiping off acid, you know.
Okay. So,
I will say when Edenor, if at any time you decide to attack, that is going to reactivate it, or do anything, that's going to reactivate initiative order.
Okay.
okay.
All right, so Veranya is talking to you.
So you do know my mother.
I know Brina Knackle. Brina Knackle holds my respect.
It is my understanding that you fought together, side by side.
Yes. Were it not for Brina, I would not have ascended to my current station.
Yeah, same. Sorry. Well, I also heard through the jungle vine that you've been fighting some goblins.
Goblins are a nuisance.
So,
Damn right.
see, something we agree on.
Lands.
My sassy friend Ednor here also hates goblins.
As the dragon kind of lands, Pim, just before you. Right, so you moved out of it. So I'm going to say you said 15 feet?
Sure.
So the dragon just descends right in front of you.
Pim
It's-
lets out a tiny fart.
There's not only a fart as you are kind of like hopped on the ground as the weight descends.
It just... Oh, go ahead.
So you are adversaries of the goblins.
Yes, you could say that. Yes. And it just so happens, I know where a good amount of goblins are hiding out, not too far from here.
Why would I hunt goblins when I have poachers?
Who, us? We're not poachers. That's not really what we do.
Then who was it that slew my Darastrix?
Angling the head around, pointing the nose past Lycus and Edenor to the deceased raptor.
Honestly, it was like that when we got here. So I wish I could tell you, but I truly don't know.
Interesting.
Roll the deception.
Okay.
Please don't mess up.
If there's ever a time for
I
inspiration.
don't think I can mess up on deception.
Nice.
That's a
Unless-
29 for deception. Natural 18 on the dice.
Fucking kill it.
No.
Kind of steps around and goes,
You don't know who killed this creature.
Like I said, like that when we got here.
This was the quarry of my hunts. Those seeking my favor and seeking my respect have come to this jungle in search of this creature. And you tell me that something else would have killed it and not told me.
Well, you probably already know this, but there's a lot of conflict in the world right now. A lot of people are on your side, but there's a lot of people who think differently. I'm not saying I'm one of them, but they're out there, you know? I've met a lot of people.
You have your father's gift for words, hatchling. But your words fall on deaf ears when the blood of the Darastrix sits on the fists and weapons of your crew.
You know what? I just remembered something. Guys, didn't we did see some goblins coming through here, didn't we?
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. Yeah, killed them.
Yeah, maybe it was the goblins who took the heart and did something for their own purposes. Maybe they're taking it back to that camp I told you about. Perhaps you could find it there.
I offer you a different proposal, hatchling of Brina Knackle. Out of respect for your mother, I will not hunt you. But those who came to my jungle are owed blood. So, you and your crew if you should leave this jungle alive, you may earn my favor once more. Bring me the hide of a creature that has eluded me for far too long.
Okay. We might be able to do that. What's the creature that we'd be looking for?
Bring me the hide of Brock Knackle to Muldan Ordan. And then you will have my forgiveness.
Steps out from around you, flares the wings again.
My hunters will seek you. But should you survive and bring me what I ask, then, and only then, will you be welcome to roam my jungle once again.
And flaps the wings in a powerful downstroke and lifts into the air.
Well, that went well, I think.
As
Yeah.
Varanya, you see the dragonic form taking off into the sky. The mists still, and as she kind of reaches above the canopy, there's a breaking of branches and the falling of leaves, and she kind of banks away, leaving the group of you.
Can we still sense those two in the mist?
Roll perception check.
I like the idea of like during that whole
16.
time, Lyke is draped over Ednor because he's so much bigger.
Stop moving. 16.
16. Okay.
Was that available for mole people to roll or?
Sure.
All right.
Let's say at least like us because he's also next to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a solid 25.
Ooh.
19 on a day.
Good rolls.
See a doggy flopping around in the background.
Things appear quiet again. The jungle still now settles a bit as the dragon has taken off. The insects crawling around you in the cave, Luna, start kind of burrowing back down into the dirt, but the mist still lingers. As far as you are aware, it's just the lot of you in the den here.
I go up to Edenor and I punch him in the thigh. What's wrong with you? Picking a fight with the dragon?
I thought the dragon was going to threaten you and the children.
Well, they very much did. But that doesn't mean you try to fight a dragon.
What was I supposed to do? Leave you all stuck in a cave?
Yes.
I had no clue that you'd be able to talk the dragon into leaving us alone.
Well, now you know, okay? You can trust me to talk my way out of almost anything. You have to trust me.
Fair. I do trust you. I just reacted poorly.
Okay.
I
As long as you
apologize.
recognize that. It's okay.
Now I'm going to fly up and see if we can see any of these hunters locally.
Okay.
While I still have my wings. So just for the time that I still have the wings, I just want to pop up, see if I can see anything.
So before you do, though,
Oh.
Oh.
a hulking lizard folk with black scales and a sharp orange crest emerges out from behind a boulder and starts flying towards the group of you. And Pim, I'm going to move you down here real quick next to the rest of them.
Yep.
As
Can I fly out to meet him?
No.
Because I'm still flying. Oh, that's stupid.
It beats you on your stealth check, so it's making its ambush as
It beat a 25?
natural 20. It did.
Boo! Boo hiss.
As it's going to run up behind the group of you, and it is going. You see, this lizard folk is again much bigger than the other lizard folk. This one has these these long, savage fangs, long, sharp claws. It is the size. I mean, the lizard folk are big, but this thing is like Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man #1, Kurt Connors big. Like it's just kind of running forward, and it is going to make an attack roll. It's going to use its Rend the Field ability as it runs forward. I need all three, Pim, Lycus, and Edenor, to make a strength saving throw, please.
Strength. Yikes.
You're good at that,
saving throw,
right?
All right, Edenor.
16.
16 makes it.
It's a nat 20.
Nat 20 makes
Very
it.
good. Very
Yeah, baby.
Pim?
Mine is a 4 on the dice for a total of 3.
Okay. Okay.
You're stronger than Luna. I think I'm -2.
Okay, so let's see here. So you two, what was yours, Pim?
3.
3? Okay.
Oh,
You also save. Or no, you don't. Sorry. You don't save. My mistake.
Almost.
what's the save
Almost
then?
got
Sorry.
Uh,
so did
let's-
I save?
You saved, yeah. You saved. Okay, real quick. So let's see here. I think
Yeah, we both kind of dodge, and then Pim just gets smoked.
yeah, the two of you just both back away, leaving your small little gnomish companion. So the thing is though, this thing it's making attacks at all of you as it's running out. It's
Yeah.
taking 3 attacks. It's kind of going swipe, swipe, and then swipe. So it actually misses against Lycus. Right? Then it is it's going to be a 22 to hit Pim, and it's going to be a 20 to hit Edenor, not natural.
Wait, what was
for
the strength saving throw for?
You'll see. The strength saving throw
Oh.
is after you
Yeah.
get slashed, you get knocked prone.
Yeah, I get hit.
So you get hit.
Okay.
So the two of you get hit. All right. Lycus, you don't get hit. You also are fine. I read the sheet wrong. Let's see. So it's going to be if you.
All right, let's see how much more damage it is.
That's going yeah,
was just
both
about
of
to walk
you
out the cave,
are
too.
going to take 13 damage.
Oh, great.
13 slashing damage. As that
Alright,
one
I'm quite
appears,
bloodied.
Another one appears right over there. As a second one emerges out from around that boulder, and it's going to also take its attacks at the 3 of you.
Wait, another ambush?
Yeah, they both share the net one.
Okay.
Takamle.
And they all miss, I'm pretty sure. I think Lycus is maybe the closest 18 to hit you.
Looking for my character sheet. Yeah, 18 will hit me.
Okay. Need a strength saving throw.
Yep.
It's gonna be 10 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
Actually, Pim, that would have been an advantage against you because you're prone.
I am?
Yeah, the first one knocked
'Cause
you
you
prone.
failed the
You
strength
failed the
check.
strength saving throw. So it does hit you actually. And holy shit, that's a good roll for that.
Hey, Luna! Gonna need some help out here.
You guys just get behind me.
Pim, you
We'll carry
take
this.
16 slashing damage.
Oh,
Lycus,
Oh, I am teetering.
Lycus, what was your
16?
16? Yeah, so that succeeds. You're not prone,
Okay.
but you do take that damage I mentioned earlier.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so back into initiative then.
Adnor.
So we're gonna start from the top of the round again now, because now that surprise has kind of gone over. So actually, our first up in initiative order is Pim, who had replaced Lycus's natural.
We're not rerolling. Okay.
Yeah, so we're going back into initiative order. So
Oh, this is.
Pim, you are up with Edenor on deck.
Okay. Let me see where I am here. Okay, these are all friendlies. Look for these two. Okay. I will. Yeah.
As they both savagely emerge from the bushes.
Okay. I will.
Slash.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Bane at 2nd level
Okay.
to target both of these fuckers. So I wave my hands and push them out in the direction of the two of them. I say a word in Gnomish, and they are now baned.
Well, there's a save, but they both failed it, I believe.
Yes, it's a charisma 16.
There was a 6 and a natural 1.
Perfect.
No.
They are both baned.
Bane.
Bane!
Oh, I only need to cast this at.
You're saying darkness is your
first
ally.
level.
I was born in the darkness.
It's a first level bane. Okay.
First level bane. Okay. Yep.
Got
They are baned. All right. Any movement?
Yeah, I think I'll back up a little bit. Right there.
Okay. They are both going to take the reaction to take attacks of opportunity at you.
Ah, fuck. What are they holding?
Maybe pole arms. I don't know.
Shit.
Oh no.
Their hulking form and their claws. They are
That
both.
felt like a fucking trap.
They are both.
DM.
They are both going to miss. Actually.
Good.
Oh.
As flavor, what happens is as Pym scurries to her feet and backs away, Edenor and Lycas both kind of see her struggling to her feet, and the two creatures immediately make a lunge for her, smelling blood in the water. But your companions are able to get up and kind of shield you and push back against them as you're able to kind of scurry out. Edenor, you are up.
Wait, bonus action,
sorry,
pop
bonus
a potion.
Pop a potion. Pop a
Okay,
potion.
so we do have some.
Where do you guys keep getting all these potions from?
We got
Well,
some before we left.
My
right?
child also gives me potions, so
That is
Well,
true.
my child just requires a lot of attention.
clearly the better child. My daughter's better than yours.
True.
Edenor, you're up.
My daughter didn't try to freaking overthrow the entire camp.
Oh my
She
God.
kind of
Yeah,
went
but you gotta
along with it though, so she's not completely scot-free.
Edenor, go for it. You're up.
Yes, I'm popping
Sarah,
a thunderous smite as my bonus,
Okay.
and I want to kind of
First, divine madness, please. Roll me a d20.
Only good rolls. Only good
that
rolls.
is a 17.
17's fine. You're okay.
Woo!
There's kind of as you kind of call on the divine magic, there's just a slight nattering, some strange whispering. But you're able to resist its temptation. No, it's tempting whispers. Who felt tempted? Go on, you can admit it. You're up. Thunderous smite.
I want a little bit, but I am going to also pop another of my regular smite. Well, let me roll my first attack. Nat fucking 20, baby.
Okay.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, that's what I needed. Yep, and pop a smite with that. So then
The divine smite.
the divine smite with it. So it's got divine smite, thunderous smite, and then my regular attack,
Okay.
or regular attack die.
Okay.
So regular attack. So that's okay. So that's 4, and then that's 4, 18, and then 18 plus. So that's 25, and plus 3 damage on the radiant thing. So that's 28 plus another 2. So that's 30 damage for the attack,
Okay.
and then it's just full hit dice for it
Okay.
for a critical. What's
Yeah,
our-
yeah, full hit dice for sure.
So then that would be. Let me just.
It's a full hit die for the thunderous smite. So 12 for
So
the
that's
thunderous.
12 plus 4d8.
So
A
plus
total of 4.
30,
32.
32. So
No.
36.
Yes. So that's 62 damage on that
That's
first hit.
a dead. Boom.
I'm just gonna rise up like 5
Okay.
feet.
Yeah.
Just be like, no one attacks me from the rear. And I'm just gonna smoke him.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. So you kind of shove him off and then.
Yep.
All right.
Smash him, and he just like flies back a little bit and
Zoom.
tumbles away.
Yeah, he just kind
unmoved.
of rolls.
And then I'm gonna.
Mhm.
Huh?
Yep, that's
I
it.
still have my second attack.
Yep.
So. Does a 18 hit?
18 hits. Roll damage.
Right. And then. Okay. So 13 plus. So that's 19 plus.
So skinning the raptor isn't looking too good, guys.
22. Yeah. 22 plus 2. 24 damage.
24. All right. Bloodied.
All right.
All right.
I'm just gonna go get it down, foul beast.
All right. So it's Edenor's turn. Any more movement?
I think I'm going to just rotate. Let me just see here. It's gonna rotate over to like this side.
Okay. Yeah, you strike as you fly over Lycus. All right. Sarah and Yoma's turn. They are going to just take the dodge action and hide where they're hiding. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and roll hide checks. They're going to take a hide action. Not bad. Okay. They're not going to move, though. All right. Then it is the lizard folk.
Well, that's not great.
Lizard folk next.
That's not so great.
Let's see if it gets its ability back.
Do you have any healing hands on you?
I do have some healing.
Lizard folk does get its ability back. So it's going to move up, staying within range of all of you. It's going to kind of push through, still kind of going after Pim a bit here.
Rude.
And I'm going to have it use its Rend the Field ability once again. So 3 attacks onto each one of you. Let's see if it's
okay.
Wow, dude. Fucking really? And let's see, I think the highest... No. Anybody have an AC lower than 13? I don't think. Well,
no.
Pim's dice. Pim...
Yeah, because you'd have to do Bane as well.
Oh,
so
yeah, so
probably
-4.
not.
Yeah, so it's not hitting you guys. It's going to run forward, and it's just kind of like slashing wildly. But it...
I probably gave it a concussion.
Actually, it has advantage on every... I just realized it also has a Blood Frenzy ability. So it has advantage on any melee attack as long as the creature doesn't have all of its hit points, which I believe is all of you.
Oh. So you can try again.
Try again.
Bane.
Yes!
Bane that bitch.
I got one nat 20. Okay, hang on. So I got...
No, you don't, because I just used my fucking thing.
Well, so it's
I
just
used the Guardian emblem.
So okay, so it's not a natural 20 damage. It's not a crit.
Yeah.
Damage. Okay, but here's the thing, right? So it's going to Pim 17 to hit you.
Yeah.
Minus a D4.
Oh, minus D4. You're right.
Yeah.
Good call, Nigel. Good call.
It doesn't matter. It'll match.
Oh,
Well, let's see.
damn. AC's low.
17 minus 4 for 13. Does
Yeah,
13 hit you?
matches.
13 hits you.
Oh.
Okay. So 13 still hits you. So Pim, you're getting hit. I'm going to need a strength saving throw from you. Lycus,
Oh, no.
it rolls a natural 1 against you.
Oh,
So
Can I hit him?
it is going to invoke attacks of opportunity from anyone within range, which I believe is the 2 of you. But it does score a hit still on Edenor.
What if I pop shield?
Him.
You already used your reaction to cancel the thing.
Oh, you're right.
So you still get hit. And also nat 20, I think, would still break through the shield. It's a guaranteed hit. It's not a crit cancel like what you got there, though.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just roll damage real quick. So Pim and Edenor.
For Edenor, did you minus a D4 for the 20?
It was a nat 20, right? So it's still a crit. Or it's still a hit.
If you cancel the natural 20 part of it.
Yeah, it just removes the crit damage.
Let me.
You still have to bane it, but I think it'll still hit.
Yeah, it's still a
armor.
hit. A critical hit's a critical hit. It just doesn't.
It's just
carry
a
the
normal
damage.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 12 damage to the 2 of you.
I'm down.
Strength saving throws from the 2 of you, or while you're down.
I'm down.
I'm
You're
down.
down 2. Okay. So Lycus, you get your attack of opportunity at it.
Finish it, please.
I'm
I have
gonna
a potion
try my
on
best.
Any of you have potions on you?
I
do.
just drank mine for no fucking reason.
I got
Okay.
one.
Yeah, because I have to use it on you.
Yeah, I got one on me.
That's another 20.
Fucking kill him.
Nice.
I've never gotten 220.
Natural 20 on
Fuck
it.
him up.
Good.
All right,
Yes,
from a
you're
nat
dead.
1 to a nat 20. All right, roll your attack.
Make him pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Princess would be
Yeah, it
awesome.
sure is.
And the rend the field thing. This thing's awesome.
I was not very happy with that.
That's 11 damage for the
11
for my,
damage.
The
attack
dice.
there.
It's
But then you also get the full. Is he dead?
yeah, no, wait, yeah, your crit damage. So 11 damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
you get
yeah.
the crit damage.
11 damage on the dice, and then your whatever you.
That my maximum is 12.
So 11 plus 12 for 23. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you want to do this? As it runs in, it jumps through the air. It kind of pushes off your chest, reaches out, slashes Edenor's across the neck. Right? You see this blood spurt as it hits the ground. It rolls, it comes forward, and its other hand comes up and its claws go into Pim's belly, and it turns towards you as you have moved in now to strike at it. What does the attack look like?
Yeah, I think at this point, because it's so close quarters, he starts getting real low, and he slips underneath him, and
his lizard nuts.
hit him in the lizard nuts. No, he's gonna slip behind him, and grab his tail, and just pull him as hard as he can, and spin him into the rock wall, the rocks to try and crush his skull.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so you kind of slide past it through the mud. As it kind of takes its swipe at you, it misses. You slide between its legs, come up on the other side as you kind of gripping the tail, swing, and it goes into the rock.
The tail's still in my hand.
Tail didn't fall off, but if you wanted to, it can.
I was just kidding. I was just fucking around.
It's like one of those lizards where they get scared,
It's
they just release
it's
the
still
tail.
wiggling in your arms. Okay, so yeah, the lizard.
Is
Field
down,
is
so we're
clear.
out of combat.
Out of combat.
I'm seeing comrades fall down. I'm going towards Ednor because I know he has some healing capabilities. I'm gonna search through his wares right now because CV has a potion on him, something to bring him
I
back.
do.
He has 2 potions, I believe, right?
So
Yeah, I believe I have 2. Yeah, let me just scroll down. I've got the one that I've had for a while, and then I've got the one that Sarah gave me. Yeah.
Yeah, so one of them looks like a proper potion. The other one looks kind of makeshift.
basically the first one that I reach, it's what I'm gonna be applying to Ednor.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll say that's the one that Sarah made for you guys.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. So you go ahead and pour that into his mouth. Edenor. So this is a potion Sarah made, right? So I need you to roll the thing. Because normally potions are full healing, but this is the one a little girl made. So we're going to roll, one sec, potion of healing. What is it, 2d4 or something?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2 would be my guess.
So
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. That is 4 on. Oh, are you rolling it? Okay.
actually, I'm rolling not because it's a potion of healing. You
Oh, I like that.
you unstopper the vial and pour the liquid down into Edenor's throat. And as you do so, the body starts to convulse. Foam starts to appear in the corner of his mouth. Edenor,
This is how Ednor ties.
what Luna put in you just now, is not a potion of healing. Luna, with your keen mind, roll a history check at advantage for me.
This is the fucking bugbear.
Turns out your daughter is a poisoner, and she's here to kill you.
17.
Briefly in passing, you weren't really a part of it, but you had heard different things, just as you guys were settling back into town. One of the things you recall is as you guys were bringing the prisoners in to town, Kanari had a talk with Edenor and mentioned that she had been babysitting the kids.
That bitch!
Later on,
I'm sorry.
I'm
you'd
executing
heard
her.
that Kanari had helped Sarah make potions.
How many failed death saves is that?
That's 2 failed death saving throws.
Oh,
Well, I'm reaching in.
what about the other one? I've got 2! I've got 2! That was a real
It's like fuck, I'm gonna,
As
yeah,
he's seizing on the floor, right? The kids
I
are
didn't know.
terrifying. Sarah is screaming, right? There's a blood-curdling scream as Sarah's watching Edenor. Yoma is kind of wrapping her up in the cloak, holding her closely. You put the other potion in. That does heal for the full amount.
Oh,
Edenor, you are stable. You have, I think it's 10 HP is what it grants.
yeah.
So I'll be like trying to shake him awake and quick, help him. She's right there. She needs it.
Pim, roll that saving throw for me, please. Actually, no. Sorry, this is going to be another round because technically you're still applying the second potion. You can't apply both in one round. So actually, you're still at 2 death saving throws. Pim and Edenor both roll death saving throws, please.
Okay, well, one is.
Wait, and did it ever reach my turn though?
You are right after Luna. Yeah, so you can take. I'll give you a round, Lycus, where you can stabilize. You can try to stabilize one of them.
Yeah, seeing because
Seeing
poured
Edenor
the poison
convulsing,
into the
yeah.
thing, he's convulsing. And yeah, I'll definitely go for the other potion. Try to hold Edenor down and put it in there.
Okay.
To help Luna finish the healing.
Sure. Fair. Edenor, you're safe. Luna, Pim, what did you get for death saves?
Fail.
What did you
For
roll?
both?
No, just
3.
one. 3. Okay. Yeah, it's one failure.
Okay.
One failure for Pim. We come back down to Edenor. Then I'm assuming Edenor's up.
And I'm gonna crawl over to Pim.
Yeah.
And do my cantrip, Spare the Dying.
Pim,
And
you're stable.
it'll stabilize Pim. And then
Flavor for us, please, Edenor.
Yep, I'm gonna just call up Pim. Not allowed to leave yet. You're the only one that can talk to the dragon, and I care about you at least a little bit. And you'll just see like this glow, just kind of emit from where Pim got hit, and then it kind of like you don't see much change, but stabilized.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go over to my sensor and expend the charge on it, and just kind of lay there as the or I speak the command word, which is going to be I don't want to use that one because I use that too much. I'm gonna use heal Erenar. That's what I'll say, or something like that. But it'll be like
change
in,
it and work on it as best you want.
It'll just be in Celestial though.
Sure.
And just be in case I say the name randomly, I don't want it to pop up.
I speak Celestial.
Well, yeah, you speak Celestial. You speak it.
Everybody
everyone.
speaks a language that he's trying to. Okay.
It's more when I'm speaking common.
With everybody stable and
Yeah,
this going on,
it's
we're
like
out of
1d4.
initiative order. We're out of initiative order properly now. So, okay.
Yep.
I'm still unconscious though, correct?
You are as the
Well,
healing comes in from this.
Yeah. So roll as if we're just sitting there for like a minute, then roll 10 1d4s.
You guys sit there for as long as you.
Right?
You guys sit there for as long as you want.
Yeah. So it's like it's 1d4 every 6 seconds. So that's more than that, right?
For a minute,
For a
that
minute.
would be 10.
Is it 10?
10.
Yeah. So 10.
Yeah, 10 d4s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say, I would ask, Lycus, can you
All right.
take a look, make sure we're alone now, finally?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to do. Man, I really wish you guys should have just let me run. That hurt real bad.
It sure did.
But no, that is a 14 on the die, so a 20 on my perception.
Perception.
Looking for any other ambushes, smelling to see if there's any other living creature looking to, prowling.
Scent is
in
at
the area.
advantage for you. So for scent, you can go.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a werewolf thing. Sensitive.
Nope, that's a 4.
Okay. Seems like you're alone.
We're alone for now, but I don't know how long this is going to last.
I think we're alone.
Okay, there we go.
We might as well catch a quick breath, but there's no reason to stay here. We should get going.
Yes, let's just continue as I'm looking much better.
Wait, Edenor, you saved me.
Of course, you saved us all just a moment ago. I feel
Even
like that
after
was-
I punched you in the leg.
Well, I mean, you do have a strong punch, but it's okay. I survived.
Thank you.
You're
And I
welcome.
just hug him around the knee.
I
Okay.
just,
let's
I'm a
go.
little startled. Just pat him on the head.
All right.
All right, let's get out of this bloody jungle. Literally bloody jungle. So much blood.
I could tell Flintlock and Idris and them to meet us back at the cars. Could send him a quick message.
Seems
All
like a
Please
good
do.
idea.
I will
I guess we start backtracking.
close my
The
eyes and
girls.
cast sending to Flintlock. And I will say, hunters everywhere, meet back at cars. We have destroyed the heart. Also, I died, and Edenor saved my life. Bye.
Is that 25 force? Nice.
Yeah.
There is a response. Very well. We'll meet you back at the vehicles. We will meet you back at the vehicles. Do try to be careful, Piminia. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Well, look at that.
All right, they're gonna meet us back. Let's make haste.
Can I can I roll a sleight of hand to make a with some rope or whatever, just like a series of little nooses, and then grab the little raptors, put their necks in there, and then just drag them.
Roll survival check, actually.
Meat
Yeah, you know, yeah,
for
sure.
the village.
Sure. Sleight of hand, yeah. And also the big raptor. What are we doing with that?
We could harvest. We all lost our nature person though.
Yeah,
For
we would need
survival.
Flintlock here. I think it's too dangerous to hang out for too long.
Yeah.
With everyone's health, how it is.
Yeah.
Well, my
Yeah.
health is back up to like 39. So
Yeah, but how quick was it to put
Lycus,
both of us down?
Lycus, did you not
Yeah.
heal? You healed with Edenor's thing too, right?
yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
assuming
think
so.
it's a group.
Yeah, it's a
AoE.
group. It's a group AoE heal.
It's an AOE.
Oh,
I don't know. Your wings
How much?
are expended now, though.
Yeah. Oh yes.
10d4.
They were expended after I fell down.
True. 10d4 for the heals. And Luna, I don't know if you took damage, but if you did, you can as well.
Luna didn't have to really enter the combat. At least it was a fast combat.
Dude, the
I
crits.
don't think we could have survived many other rounds.
The fucking crits.
I
You
might
guys-
have been
you guys
super
didn't
dead if I
score
didn't.
2 crits.
Oh,
You'd have been
so juicy.
fucked.
I know.
You'd have been
Well,
fucked. As
yeah.
as now you get a chance to really look at these lizard folk. I mean, these lizard folk are fucking savage looking. Like these guys. Lycus, you've been in the jungle and stuff, and you go obviously like seen Gazalik and some of the other lizard folk. These are different. Like these guys look nasty.
Chonky
look-
boys.
They're
I
chunky.
say if we see any more, we kill them on sight.
Can I
Seems like a
can I
good
look in
idea.
the backpack?
Sure.
Just acquired.
Yeah.
Is there anything in it?
In it, as you kind of dig around,
Health potions?
Yeah.
there's nothing so much as like the odd kind of like feathers, some bones, maybe a couple of like material components for certain spells.
Oh, I
So
actually.
I'll tell you what, you can add a components pouch to your inventory, right? But I will say, as you kind of dig around,
Ooh.
you feel like there's a lot of space in here for a second until it
Son
actually
of a
like
bitch.
What?
comes forward to your arm.
Oh my god, he gets more magic items.
Hey, that's good for all of us.
I know, but it's
Oh,
always
shit.
one.
Wait.
Every
so
session he
excited.
gets at least one.
We should have Yoma hold the bag of holding.
Oh, you
I
know
do
what?
have this javelin.
Real quick,
I don't know who can use this javelin. I can't.
Edenor, I know it was.
Yes.
I know you canceled the crit damage that took you down, but it was a crit that knocked you down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess technically speaking, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do acquire a permanent injury as a result of the crit.
Oh.
So you, my friend, now have scars kind of down the side of your face, across your neck.
See what happens when you talk shit about Luna? The DM remembers this.
Your
would've remembered
pretty
anyway.
face is now got like three stripes and then like one across the neck.
Okay.
So you can add that to your
Okay.
character description.
Badass.
Yes.
Adenor face scars.
Face scars. Just.
Luna, do you see this shit? It's not fair. Even when he gets scarred, it looks hot.
I just look more rugged.
Some of us are just blessed.
Hashtag
Just take
blessed.
the eyes and the muscles.
Okay, so what are we doing, guys?
We're getting the fuck out of Dodge. We've got
Yeah.
our stuff. We've got baby raptors.
Yeah.
We've got a bag of holding. We've got facial scars.
We got a bag of
go.
holding. Just throw the whole raptor body in there.
Oh, there you go. I don't know if it's big
it-
enough.
it-
It
Too
can't
much
get
weight.
through the mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the rule is
Okay.
that
But
has
it
to-
does go pretty wide, though. I will say that
Yeah.
much.
It's
I
not.
did fit a barrel in it once.
Yeah, not enough to fit a large creature like the raptor.
A barrel of
Baby raptors, maybe.
soul-burning fire.
So you have the baby raptors. I don't know. You guys want to try to? I mean, up to you.
Let's just drag them. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go.
There's just.
Okay. So Luna, I'm sorry, we'd interrupted you. You were talking about some stuff.
I was gonna, if anyone wants this javelin, it's a bit sharper than normal. If not, I'll.
Is it like magical or anything like that?
I'm not quite sure exactly what the effect is, but there is something magic to it.
Interesting.
The crystal felt powerful when I touched it.
I see. Pim, do you
Check
have
real
any
quick.
need? Or...
I'm good, actually. I think one of you should have it, but let me take a quick look at that. Oh, we'll just do it while we're walking.
Sure.
Just peek at it.
Sure.
Yes.
Do you
How
look
many
at?
uses of
javelins
that
for-
glasses
yeah.
do you get
Yeah. How many uses? Because you used one.
It's
on the medallion?
one char. Oh,
You used it on the medallion earlier.
these things aren't working. Okay, I think I have to look at it later.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
javelin
really
is
cool
our-
though.
Javelins are for throwing,
Just
right?
like-
They're ranged.
They can be used for both.
It's like a
Yeah.
spear or a throwable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't
I
have
feel like
any
you
anti
can-
range on me.
Bludgeon with them too.
You guys.
Are you can use it though, like guess what I mean.
Pretty sure it's just like a regular.
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
javelins are simple weapons. I think you're proficient.
Yeah.
Yes, they are simple weapons.
So I will hand it over to you.
Yeah,
I don't know how
sounds
strong
good.
it is, but it has to be better than normal.
Well, I have
See when
nothing
you
but
attack.
range.
He has no range, so.
It's
My range attack is 0.
It's well,
Sure.
if it wasn't magical, it'd be 1d6. We'll
You
find
guys-
out.
We'll find out. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are out of here. Who's leading the survival check?
Probably has to be like us.
Right.
Yeah, I
Marcus?
probably have.
Probably not me.
Anybody want to help me out somehow?
I'll be close by too. I think I'll be in front.
He
as
does
well,
have
'cause
keen mind, so you'd have a memory of our path, correct?
yeah, the exact path back.
Yeah, but
Alright.
it is covered in mist at the moment too.
Yeah, I missed.
He can remember everything, so he can remember all the steps. Gosh.
Okay, so go ahead. You guys can place yourselves in your marching order with kind of the front
Okay.
being down here, back being up there.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to. I guess I'll take up the rear and
Yeah.
have the kids in front of me. So. I assume Lycus and Lunar towards the front, maybe Pim middle.
Sure. And what about your power armor?
The power
Oh,
armor's following.
I'll
Yeah.
In the metal back.
take the amulet back from Yoma.
Okay, you did identify that already. So Pim, go ahead.
Yeah.
If you look through the item list, or if you look for an item, look for the power armor's amulet.
Power armor's amulet. Yep.
Go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Do we have the broken power armor too, or
You do, but you haven't identified that yet.
gotcha? I won't look at it.
Hmm.
Okay. Got it. So the thing is just following us.
I think it's just following you. Yep. Okay. So survival checks at advantage with Luna's assistance.
Sweet. Good.
Use that sniffer.
Crap.
Alright. How do I still need more screens?
Right.
The,
I kind of want a third.
the putrid smell before, was it purely from the dragon, or was that involved with
It's
the
still
mist?
it's still kind of in the mist. It like lingers. It was definitely more and more potent when the dragon
Yeah.
was there.
Okay.
But the dragon probably sub in the mist. Is my guess. Anyways, that's a 16 for survival.
16 for survival. Okay. Yeah, so you guys start traveling. I will say, with the mists combined with the already difficult terrain of the jungle, you have to move slower. It's just significantly slower than you normally would. Luna, you remembered it took you guys about 2 days, right? You guys do eventually make your way, through here. Finding, of all places, the camp that you were at before, the ruins of the giants, right? So you do find you're back at those ruins, but it took you a lot longer to get here. Luna, working it out, you guys are probably moving at like 1 hex per day.
Mm.
Okay.
And how many hexes away is the car?
Luna remembers that the car is about 3 hexes away.
Ah, okay.
But we still need a rest, so
Yeah.
better than nothing.
All right.
So yeah, you make it back to the ruins, right? Along the way, again, it just took you a long time, but you're trudging through like deep jungle, right? As you're going, the kids are like very uncomfortable. They're complaining. Bugs are like picking up big fucking time. I mean, they are everywhere right now. As you're making your way through, you find you're being harassed by like flies, wasps. You see more centipedes every time you step, right? Your foot sinks into the mud. As you kind of come away, you can see them kind of slithering out from underneath the dirt. But you guys make it back to the ruins of the stone giants. And this seems like a decent place, at least, to take a rest, as it was before. Still somewhat hidden and being out of the way. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
I do suggest that we rest here for a bit.
Definitely.
It's going to take us much longer to get back than before.
Apparently so, yeah.
I agree.
All right. Well, I can help with the first watch.
That works. I can watch as well if needed, or split the watch elsewhere.
I'll take first watch, I think, as well. That way I can at least keep a farther smell.
Okay.
so who do we have on first watch?
Me and Lycus?
Yeah.
Okay, Lycus and Pim. Second watch?
I guess it will be me.
Eleanor.
I can take like the last and onwards.
All right. Okay. You guys arrive back at the cave. You can do any sort of, I don't know if there's any role play or anything you guys want to do. You do have that opportunity. Otherwise, I'll just need perception checks from Lycus and Pim.
Are we gonna take a break soon? Because I have to pee.
Yeah,
so
we
bad.
could take a break.
Okay.
Maybe before we role play on the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
let's do
tell you
it.
what,
Let's just take a break now.
let me get the rolls real quick, just so I can see
Okay.
if I'm gonna have everything. But go ahead and roll the...
See if you dead.
Okay. It's a 15 perception from Pam.
Okay.
16 for me. And I think I'm just like slightly walking like quietly into the forest a little bit, looking around, smelling, and walking back. Just,
Pacing.
trying. Yeah.
I'll chat with you, but not until we actually do
Yeah.
the.
And we'll come back
Exactly.
to that. We'll see you
All
guys in a little bit here as we go into our break. We'll do about 10 minutes and then we'll come back. Hey,
Sorry.
welcome
Yes,
back.
we are.
We're back from our break. Heroes of Histaeria, Sandsea Saga right here on the Delta Crypto channel. My friends, you have just managed to evade the wrath of Varanya, the Black Storm, Queen of the Whispering Jungle, as you have now been made aware. After defeating a couple of her more savage servants, you went back into the jungle. You've hiked a ways and you have come across the ruins of the Stone Giant Kingdom that you had previously inhabited, and you find a brief moment of respite. So, my friends, the floor is yours. I think we did arrange watches, but if you guys would like to do any role playing, feel free.
So Lycus and I are up first.
Lycus and
Yeah.
Pim are up first.
Okay.
Yeah, like as he spends his time like usual, kind of in and out of like the area of safety, trying to get as close to the woods, get a good smell in, see if anything's living around us. But eventually he does just settle down, like once he feels secure that like nothing's prowling. He settles down and like covers the girls in his coat and make sure they're tucked in.
As you're covering the girls with the coat, and when you come back over to our little watch spot, I'll say, that jacket, you know, I find it very bold that you wear it so proudly.
Why is that?
Well, the symbol on it, it's controversial, is it not?
Is there okay? So at this point, he's like looking over. So I know we just dragons bad. I guess. Pim, help me out here.
I think people are afraid of dragons, rightfully so. But they're intelligent creatures, so they can always be, or usually be, reasoned with or negotiated with. I just find that you have to find out what they want and try to make them think that they will get that if they work with you.
Clearly, you really saved our asses out there. I shudder to think what another moment of that fight would have been. But I don't know, the jacket, the symbol. People put too much emphasis on what that means. To me, it's just a gift someone gave me, so it's important.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about no dragons. This is one of the first dragons I've ever even heard the name of. So like,
Probably the first like real dragon. The two of you just know dragons have been extinct in this world. Like they are unheard of, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, all I've ever heard are stories from way back when dragons were more abundant, but it's definitely pretty terrifying that they're coming back with the bloodlust, you know?
yeah.
I just know that you're sorry.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say it seems almost too obvious that they would come back now when the world is falling apart.
Right? Like it has to be connected. It's all connected. I mean, this monarch, the scum creatures, the dragons, the water, it's all happening at once.
Mm-hmm. The Yuan Ti with their strange cult and their god, the
Right.
goblins with their god and their conquering spirit or whatever. Everyone thinks that they're trying to save the world in their own way. It's nonsense.
The jacket, the symbol on the jacket, just remind me, it's a red dragon, or
No, it's the five-headed. It's Tiamat, I
Five-headed.
think, right?
yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess I would prepare yourself for people seeing that jacket and just understanding it to mean something very different than what it means to you.
That's fair. Thanks for the heads up.
Mm-hmm.
But trust me, it's not the first time people have seen me and thought, nah, no. When you are loud and green, people tend to notice you regardless. But thank you.
So I wanted to add.
Yes, please.
I wanted to ask you about this Anaria person that you've alluded to.
Yeah.
Should we be like worried? Are they after you, or what's? Can I ask what's going on there?
Of course, I don't really have many secrets to keep.
Mm-hmm.
We met right before the world fell apart, and we fought some battles together. We had a night together, and it is what gave me my powers, my wolf. And then she kind of took off, and the next time we met, things got a little tense. Her destiny seemed to come racing for her. Something wanted to turn her into some sort of god, but it would take away who she was, control her. So I told it and her to go fuck themselves and ran away. And, I don't think that she wants to hurt me or anything, but no one likes to have their autonomy taken away. And I do feel bad about that. But I don't know. Z was going down the same path before, being drawn in by something powerful, something promising to make her better, greater. And I didn't really do anything then. So when this thing was kind of doing the same, I couldn't do nothing. So sorry, she's kind of a bit of a pain. But next time she shows up, I'll go talk to her. I'm mostly sure she's not gonna kill me. Trust me, I'm not looking to die anymore.
That's good. We need you, you know.
Well, that's very nice, but I'm pretty sure as long as you're around, you can just lie your way out of just about anything.
I mean, there are certain scenarios where that's pretty helpful, and a lot of scenarios where it's completely useless. So,
I suppose that is where me and Ednor come in.
yeah, that's
But trust
why...
me, we're going to be telling stories about this fucking... This is going to come up again. We're going to be drunk and it's going to be a great time.
Yeah. I think it's really cool the way our little party is shaping up. We all have our special skills, you know?
Yeah. Me and Ednor make a mistake. You want to fix it. We all come out happy. I hope you heard that.
Also, I think it's really cool that you and Edinor are sort of co-parenting the girls.
Yeah. I mean, Ednor is almost built to be a dad. Have you seen that man?
He does. He has dad powers. He reminds me of my dad sometimes, just the way he is brave and protects people.
I've heard dads are like that. I mostly just see a lot of myself in Yoma and want to help her not experience some of the things I did.
Do you have a real dad?
I mean, everyone does, I suppose, but the closest thing that I know of is my first captain. He was a strange little turtle man who was mostly a dick, and I could never tell if anything he was saying was real or a joke, but he gave me my first gift, and it was everything. It was my freedom. It was my chance at a new life. So, yeah, sort of. Hey, Pim, I was hoping to ask you, actually. I know we're going to save your dad. That's a given. And whatever's going on with your mom, sorry. We'll figure things out. But what is it? I'm your captain, right? So that means I have one real job. And that's to make sure your dreams come true some way, shape, or form. So tell me, what are your dreams? What do you want? Don't hold back. Make it big.
Well, I want to follow in my parents' footsteps. So, my mom and dad were members of the original Heroes of Histaeria. I don't know if you've heard any stories about them, but they were a pretty big deal, along with our friend Granny Mao, Captain Shadin, who I hope you get to meet someday. They traveled together and fought a lot of evil and saved a lot of people, and everybody knew their names. And I sort of want that. I want to be a part of something that everybody knows what we do, what we stand for, and that they can count on us. That's what I want.
We can definitely make that happen. You know, you're the second person that I've been a part of who I've been a crew with, who've wanted to be a great hero. I'm gonna make sure this time it works.
I think you're the ideal person for me to be hanging out with to accomplish that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I do. I believe that.
Pim, I've stolen a lot of things. We've killed a lot of people. But
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're moving in a direction that you want to be moving in now. You know, the past is the past. You can be whoever you want to be today.
freedom and choice are my shtick. And you're telling me what to. He's just kind of goofing around. At this point, he's starting to get a little like, not flustered or anything, but just kind of like, you can see him almost like imagining the future. Like he's getting lost in the ideas of like what amazing things this crew could do. Yeah, that's all I've got. You got anything else you want to do?
The only other thing that I want, this is more of something for us, because we're really cool right now, but I think we could be like way cooler if we had this. And I just cast a little minor illusion of an airship in my hand.
Oh, yes. Well, we have our goals. That's definitely high on the list.
Yeah.
In Ednor's sleep, he just turns over facing you guys, and like it almost looks like his face is scrunched up, glaring at like his.
He sleeps with his eyes open.
His eyes are open, just
totally white.
Creepy as shit.
Alright. Alright, well. It's about that time.
I guess it's time to wake up Ednor. I put my foot next to his nose, like a smelling salt.
Smack it.
Roll an attack roll. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was about to do a smite.
Ooh, nope. Let's not smite that. Okay.
Oh my god.
So,
And
Ednor
I'm
takes
just
over.
gonna look up. Soon you're going to be you'll have a peg leg to go with your pirate persona like us. As I get up.
Closer to perfection, my friend.
Get some rest.
Okay. Nighty night.
Good
Ednor,
night.
it is
Tim.
you up for your rest.
Yes. While
And
I'm
perception
resting.
checks too.
Ah, yes. Nat one.
Okay. While you're resting,
I'm going to start putting up like some like a couple of candles and incense, and also start praying while I'm on watch. So just kind of going through a few of my ritualistic prayers, and then as I'm wrapping those up, Ednor says, I almost failed you, Tazrin. I fell in combat today because I didn't use my brain. It's only the intervention, the young gnome, that saved me. I will do better to honor you. Try not to lose my head so easily. Please protect me and my crew. And then I'll start, what once was shall be again. And then kind of wrap up my prayer and start gathering my stuff. And then the rest of the watch, I'll just kind of be facing out of the cave.
More like facing in the cave with a nat 1.
Facing down, looking down at the ground.
Roll a religion check for us, please.
Imagine you. I think I see something out there, and he's staring at the wall of the cave.
Yeah.
It is quite dense fog, I see.
It's very dark.
Well, hey, there I go. I got a fucking 19 on that. What's the bonus? 19 plus 4. So,
Okay.
23.
You deliver your prayers, and for a moment, as you kind of sink into it and you kind of start feeling this kind of rush of being a part of something, kind of like floating in a river, right? That's moving you, it's guiding you. You feel cold. You feel the black spot in your palm start to itch. And you hear same strange whispers. Okay.
This whole praying thing is getting quite odd.
Your watch, though, goes by uninterrupted.
Yeah.
As it's not long before eventually Luna's up. Your watch passes.
Yep, I'll just go over to Luna. Well, it's your watch. Got to say, the fog was rather dense. And Luna looks out, there's like no fog.
Looks out. I'll make do.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go back to sleep with my eyes open. Facing to where Luna is. Always watching, but not watching.
Luna's been the closest to killing Edinor so far.
This is by accident, though. I want to mean it when it happens.
I want to mean it.
I wanted to be because of me.
Okay, so I have a few things to go through.
Sure.
First, I'll take a little look, make sure we're in an okay situation.
Roll perception.
Right, that is a 15.
15. All right. Seems clear.
I'll take that. Then I'm going to sit down, I guess, nearest to the entrance, so I have a good possible view of anyone coming in and out.
Sure.
And take out the mask, and I'll take my pearl out of my pouch, and I will try to cast Identify.
Sure.
On the mask.
Okay. All right. You do manage to identify this. You can go ahead and add to your inventory. Mask of the Beast.
Okay. Then, just for the fun of it, I'll do it on the bag.
It is a bag of holding.
All right, it's confirmed.
Confirmed bag of holding.
Then
What are you smiling about, Max? Get out of here.
I'll look to where Lycus is, and I'll go sit down next to him, and I'll just touch the javelin and cast Identify on that
you just
too.
touch the javelin. You don't steal it.
I'm not stealing it.
It is wrapped around my belt. Just for the record, Luna.
I'll give you
You think I'm gonna touch that one point?
I'm gonna just pass this over to you, right? Or if you want to look up Kiguana Javelin, is what it's called. I'll paste it over to you.
Tijuana Javelin?
Tijuana Javelin. I sent it to you in Discord, Nigel. Just because Lycus doesn't technically know it, I don't want to say it and then have him added to his inventory. But it's the Kiguana Javelin.
Okay, I gotcha.
I have the hearing of an old man.
Okay. This is pretty interesting.
Ollie's like, you say interesting, huh?
Interesting.
That's a lot. Okay. I'll go through. I'll reread that in a second. Having going through that, I'm also gonna attune to my Periapt.
Okay.
As well.
Yep.
And I'm just making sure these other items
actually
don't require attunement.
Yeah, real quick, Lycus, I think the spear does require attunement. The javelin does. Is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could have attuned to that over your watch, Lycus.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you could have attuned to that as part of your watch. In which case, you will be able to add that to your inventory. And I will go ahead and post it for the group then. Sorry about that. It was a very roundabout way, but here we are. There you go.
And I think I'll just spend the remainder of the time fiddling with my Ziggy hook.
Okay.
And the straps that it's attached to, just trying to figure out a way to improve it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Oh, this yellow one. That is 24.
Was really good. Yeah, 24. Okay, yeah, you can think that there's probably some ways that you can kind of adjust this. You're looking at it and you're thinking, maybe you can move a couple of straps here, increase the amount of elasticity and possibly maybe use it to move quicker, right? And put some more force into that movement. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Then I think that would be it for me. I think that would have been the rest of the time spent.
Okay.
Some busy work stuff.
And Luna, while you are doing that, you are tuning to your items, you are identifying them, you're moving from task to task, and your watch goes by uneventful.
Good.
All right.
My fault. Something bad happens.
It is the next morning. My friends, you are up and about. The day is ahead as yours. Food and water. What are we doing about that, though?
Well, we have a
Rations.
person with an alchemy jug. So... Yes, I think.
Wait. What was everyone's
Infinite
water
water,
doing?
and I brought plenty of meat from our previous battle.
Yeah, so we can cook up we'll cook up some meat, and then would you be able to provide some additional water? And we can fill up our water skins as well.
That I can do.
So I will pretty much drink my fill, let the girls drink their fill, and then get a refill.
And I'll say, so while everyone is sleeping, I looked into those items that we got, and this mask, anyone who wears it can have a future of being able to speak with animals.
I see.
So
That'll be
Oh,
useful
cool.
if I'm in full wolf mode. You guys can actually talk to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kim, would that be useful for you?
Does it require attunement?
I don't think so.
Sure, I'd love it.
Okay, here you go.
Cool. I put it on, and I kind of stalk around.
It does
a
not.
little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. So it's got the face of like a
A tiger.
no,
Or like
it's a reptile. It's reptilian.
I'm just thinking of like Majora's
I'm
Mask
going
right
with-
now.
Yeah, you're going off the picture. No, the picture doesn't quite count. This is more like
I
a
gotcha.
crocodile, possibly like Komodo dragon kind of thing.
Cool.
Does it have fun feathers? It should have fun feathers.
It does have a few fun feathers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Mask of the Beast
Yeah.
to
Got
add
it.
to your inventory.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, Luna.
No problem. This bag that we got can store a lot. So if anyone needs room to store things, just pack it in there.
I
Sounds
try
good.
to stuff the raptors in there.
Mm,
We're cooking a
Mm.
raptor right now. It's like maybe we don't want to get blood on everything. They're like,
I don't really want to dirty it. I just got it. Can we just keep it clean for a little bit?
I'm sure it'll be
Thanks.
fine dragging some more along. The grit adds to the flavor.
Yeah, you guys been
Yeah,
dragging
seasoned
the
by dirt.
large raptor through the dirt, right?
Yeah,
Who's dragging that? I'll say
I
Eddie.
think that was Lycus.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of moving around some things on the map because I just want to make sure the raptor body is accounted for. It is some weight and shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Luna.
So what do we? We'll be eating raptor.
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
So let's start a little fire and then get a little stick and just start cooking.
Squirrel. Squirrel fire.
Sure. Let's have whoever's leading roll a con check.
Con check.
Yeah, so just
Okay.
roll a d20 and add your constitution modifier. Or survival. I'll take survival too. Anyone's proficient.
Con check
Lycus?
is more ominous.
Yeah, I thought
I'll
did we get poisoned or?
Oh,
No.
that's a 20, not natural.
Yeah. Okay. You're able to cook them up pretty well. Just because I think the chef feat has it as a constitution check. I'm not totally sure what the ruling is, so I was just going with that. But
Super
it could be but it could be a survival check too. Yeah, but the 20 is fine. Yeah, you cook through it pretty well. You hand out chunks of raptor. The girls kind of like, do we really have to eat this?
This is part of adventuring, girls. You need to learn to eat what you have.
Don't worry, it tastes like chicken.
Very chewy chicken.
okay.
Well, maybe if you didn't grab the piece with all the tendons in them, you'd be enjoying it more, I guess.
Does anyone have some salt?
That is not part of my gear.
Yeah. I usually carry it because you never know, but I don't have any on me.
Who's got a decent perception check? Or like who's proficient in
Passive?
perception? Who's proficient in perception? Lycus?
Yeah.
Roll a check. Roll a perception check for us.
All right.
I can probably
That
smell our
is-
tasty raptor.
That is a startlingly beautiful 17.
Okay.
The longer you said that, I was like, oh no, it's gonna be low.
Yeah.
17 is actually quite good. With the 17, you notice a couple of things. Number one, you see Sarah, like, just behind her, kind of throwing the raptor off to the side. Like, she nibbles at it when Edinor's not looking. When she thinks Edinor's not looking, she kind of chucks it.
You little shit.
And then the other thing you notice with the 17 is that Yoma isn't here at the moment.
With a 17? I feel like I would have noticed that earlier.
The fog. Oh no.
Okay. So, two things. In my tools, I do have brewer's supplies. I don't know if that has salt in it. But also, I'm going to go look for Yoma.
Okay. It's not long before you find her, actually. She's still in the cavern. She just wasn't eating with the rest of you. Looks like you, as you kind of like make your way looking around kind of, frantically, a little unsure of where she might have been, you actually find there's a little cave, a little hole in the floor, right? And she's kind of slipped inside. You kind of tracking her with your scent, you slip in and you kind of look, and she shows you that she had found this space, and she caught a glint of something, and she passes over to you a large, maybe about the size of a large dagger, chunk of crystal. She passes it over to you and she says, I noticed this down in here, and I just thought maybe, we could bring it back, sell it. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you.
It's all right. Just, there's a lot going on, so disappearing was, no, it's fine. And I'm just holding this big crystal.
Yeah. This Lycus looks strange to you for a number of reasons. Number one, it reminds you of something that you had seen a long time ago. The roll a history check. Let's see how much it reminds you.
My worst.
On the scale of 1 to 20.
Easiest roll in your life.
All right. That is roll the 14, so that's 13.
13. You do recall, because it wasn't that long ago for you in terms of your mind, how it felt. You do recall seeing the large rods of sapphire that were used when the city of Bellins was under siege, and having to place those rods in various points around the city. Those long gemstone rods. Now, they were sapphire, but this is a long rod of crystal, and you can't help but feel like, there's long rods of jewelry of gemstones, like that just seems out of the ordinary, right? But you do recall that.
Okay.
Perfect item to throw into a bag of holding.
I'm definitely going to relay that to my smarter friends.
Certainly feels magical when you handle it too.
Yeah.
You feel the connection.
So Yoma found this cool magic rock, and he's looking over to Luna and Pim. I'm seeing something similar. Don't know what this does, but I'm pretty sure it's worth something.
I think my glasses are working now. If you want me to take a look at it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Pull it really close to my eyes and kind of squinch up and look at it for a second. What do we got here? Yes.
It's a long rod of crystal.
Structure.
You can add to your inventory there, Pim. You recognize that this is called a stone speaker crystal.
Stone speaker crystal.
One word.
So does it let me talk to rocks? I try to talk to the wall.
Give me a second. Let's see here.
Although, is this common technology that if it's something that was on a pole, is it something Azafas would have?
No, not Elder Glass.
Oh.
Not quite Elder Glass, but.
Oh, Luna, this is cool. Luna, you should have this. So, basically, this is something that
I should have this.
Just listen. Here's why. It's something that the stone giants who used to watch the tomes, basically the librarians of the stone giants, they used to use these to basically make them a little smarter. If you're like looking at something, investigating something, you'll have advantage. It does other things too. You can cast some spells, mostly communication stuff. You can speak with either animals, dead things, or even plants a few times a day. Ooh. And I'm just going to read this part because it's very technical. When you cast a divination spell, you can use the crystal in place of one material component that would normally be consumed by the spell at a cost of 1 charge per level of the spell. So this basically has 10 charges, this rod. and you can either cast those spells, speak with animals, speak with dead, speak with plants, or use a charge to not have to use a consumable material component for a spell.
And
I'll
advantage
send
on
it to you.
investigation checks.
And advantage while it's on your person. Requires attunement. Do you have another attunement slot?
Yeah.
All right.
For now.
He's running out.
I think all of
I
you.
could
I
use
think
a
all
little-
of you should be running out, except maybe
I'm
Lycus.
I've been out for a while.
I think Edanor's
But
out.
first one.
It's a stone speaker crystal. If everyone's okay with that, I think Luna should have it.
I think
don't know.
everyone's
I could use
okay with it.
I could use some
Yes.
brain power. I don't know, Luna.
I think we like you just the way you are.
You just got your javelin though.
Fine. Yeah, I'll gives it off to you.
You just, it's like I put my hand out and the aura just says, "Give it to me."
And then I stop. I'm like, but Yoma did find it.
I'm just imagining.
That's true.
I'm imagining, in like when Bilbo.
That's exactly
The
what I'm
ring.
going for.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it up to Yoma.
Uh,
She's the founder of the item.
That's fair.
Looks at the two of you and goes, "I don't understand why I wasn't considered for keeping this, so I'm gonna keep it."
Wait, this is the smaller one.
That's Sarah.
The older one.
This is
Sarah?
the older one. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
like the.
So, you, the one who almost did a prison break, and the smaller one created a poison that almost killed Edenor. I don't think your opinions
I don't
are.
think she knows.
Can we huddle over here? Sorry, girls. We just need to chat.
Okay.
Try and take my item.
Look, they're just kids. I mean, we can benefit a lot more from these items than they can.
Yeah, they're protectors. And maybe when Yoma comes of age and is fully trained, then Luna can potentially pass it back. Or a different item of equivalent value that may be worth more to Yoma.
I can agree to this.
But she has to complete her training to be able to utilize it.
Okay. Yoma, when you reach level 1, Luna will give you an item equal or more for this one. Here you go. You take it?
So
Yeah.
Luna has it.
Fine. I
Wait, what
guess.
did you give her?
No, she didn't get anything.
Okay.
Not yet.
Luna has the stone speaker crystal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you have to give Yoma something equal or greater later on.
Yes. Once she powers up. Then Luna's like, now I must kill the kids.
Oh my god.
Looking for what like scraps I have.
Bad reaction. Okay,
Equal or greater, you agree.
so I know I noted that down too. All right,
Yeah.
so
I won't forget.
you guys head back out into the wilds after some refreshments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's leading our survival check? Keeping the same marching order, kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll
I think
keep
so.
the marching order.
I'm just gonna move a couple things around. I just want to you here.
That's... Luna's still gonna help me out with
Yeah.
try and give me a bed. Okay. That was a 6 on the
It was
die.
like around.
6 on the
It's
dice.
really messing with me.
That's really
No, I did it again. 18 now.
18. Okay. Yeah. 18 survival. Again, it's slow going, but you're able to continue, trying to backtrack your way there. The storm.
Can I ask a quick question? The slow moving, is that because like we're going through like swamp or like
Yeah.
or
So
debris?
through difficult terrain, yeah, the dense jungle. And then the fog also slows you guys down.
Oh, okay. Because I can do this 30 feet. I think I'm going to be casting mold earth from time to time to hide the tracks behind us
Sure.
as we move along,
Yeah,
where
okay.
we're possible at least.
Smart.
Very smart. Okay. Very smart. Okay. All right. So everybody gets a long rest. Go ahead and make sure you added those to your thing. All your shit should be
Yeah.
back up to whatever, right? Yeah. So you guys are making your way along, going through the jungle, pushing through, again, through the underbrush, right? It holds you up quite a bit, especially with the fog. It takes a moment to, just double check your footing as everything is very uneven. And you guys continue hiking your way down. Eventually, what happens is, as you're walking, a shadow passes overhead. The sky darkens again. And it begins, for the first time since you've been in the world, for all of you, since your various entries, that it begins to rain.
Whoa.
Starts off as a light drizzle. You're unsure about what that sound could be initially, right? Until eventually it starts to hit you. That's rain. And the drops start kind of coming down through the canopy and they kind of start falling onto you. And can I get investigation checks from those of you proficient in investigation, please?
I'm proficient. I'm also casting mage armor at this point.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh, 18. No, 19.
19.
That is a 20, I think 23.
Okay. Hey guys, make sure you're in roll
Yeah.
20. I think it might have kicked some people. There you go. Everybody's back in all of a sudden. All right. You both easily succeed as the water is kind of dripping down, right? Kind of coming through the canopy. You're looking up at it, and the first thing that hits you is, number one, there's a certain kind of smell to it. A kind of like soury, sulfuric kind of smell. As you watch it kind of run down the sides of trees and down the backs of leaves, you see it start to kind of steam. As the two of you have identified that this is acid
We need to take
falling
cover.
from the sky.
Find cover somewhere.
Okay. As
Look around.
The two of you successfully identified it and call out. Everybody roll dexterity saving throws at advantage.
I'm standing next to the girls, so can I do the dad move thing?
Yep.
Okay. Just in
Yeah,
case they
I'll
fail.
Yoma,
Cover up.
Yeah, you kind of move over to her. Okay. Remember, you have to be within 10 feet of them.
Yep.
Okay. What do we have for dexterity saving throws, please?
16.
A 19.
19 save, 16 also, I believe, saves. What the fuck is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Everybody, who's anyone lower than 13?
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Can I give up my dex save to move back a little bit and cover up Yoma in my jacket?
I was gonna say, yeah, actually, Yoma failed as well.
Did Sarah fail?
No, Sarah passed.
That's my girl.
It's not a
This
competition.
is a fight now.
Yeah.
Okay. Those of you with failures, right? So Lycus included now because he's taking the damage from Yoma. You take 16 damage.
Ooh.
16 acid damage. Those of you that succeeded take half. So 8. So Lycus, you take 8
And
and
I-
16 for 20.
So can I take the damage though from?
You can.
Okay.
So you take 16 total.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my ability, my feet, and take half.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you have evasion, right?
No, not yet. I have the chromatic dragon.
Oh,
gift.
gifts of the chromatic dragon. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you light up and absorb some of that acid. Okay,
Ouch.
that's
This is
Pretty nasty.
weird. What does this normally happen here? Have you ever seen this happen here? Lycus, you've been here before.
No, the rain is usually rain.
Yep.
Can I try to maybe observe the clouds or something to try to figure out why this is happening?
Sure. Roll investigation.
4.
With a 4, unfortunately, you don't know exactly why this is happening. It's hard to identify what what caused this, but it does seem as though as the acid rain kind of rains down, your group kind of trudging now desperately through the underbrush of the jungle, posting up alongside trees, suffering some amount of damage, but it's eventually the rain does pass. As you continue your journey, need another survival check, please.
Oop.
The 19 for me.
Ooh.
No, sorry, one person leading the survival check.
Oh, leading. Okay.
Yeah, so I think Lycus is
21
leading.
total.
Lycus is
21
leading.
total? Okay. All right. Lycus, you are continuing to lead your party through the jungle. Eventually, you come up to the swamp that you had fought those lizard folk at, right? At least it seems very similar. And as you are guiding them through, kind of going again along a overturned log, a large tree, guiding them across the tree into the other half of the jungle. You do notice as centipedes and leeches are all over this area. But with your excellent survival check, not only are you able to navigate through this place, you're also able to point those out, preventing them from latching on to anybody, and sparing them having to suffer being infested by centipedes and leeches.
Oh, thank gods.
Yeah, as we're walking, I'm just like, ew, ew, ew. Fucking hate leeches.
Yeah. Sarah climbs onto your back for this point, Edenor.
Yep.
Yoma's gonna kind of like walk along the log. Roll an acrobatics check for Yoma, Lycus.
No bad.
Mochi, mochi.
At advantage, she
All
did
right.
train for this stuff earlier too.
She did. All right, that's not bad. 12 on the die.
12 on the die.
Above average.
It's above average. She's fine. There's a moment where she kind of like, she steps on some moss and kind of slips, right? Her leg kind of dips into the muck and she kind of pulls it out. But you're there to kind of help get those leeches and centipedes off of her as she's like, fuck.
Pim is just jumping around in her boots of springing and striding, just like hopping from spot to spot.
All right, yeah, perfect. And yeah, Pim, you're fine. So you guys continuing your journey into the jungle. Last section of the day. One more survival check from Lycus.
Boy. Luna's helping. Yes.
Yeah, it's only so many. Yeah, it's just like I got tired of saying good.
just make sure that
Okay.
it's declared.
Okay.
My bad.
It's okay.
Just making sure. Same as before. 21.
21 is excellent. With the 21, you continue to make your way along. Eventually, though, you do encounter something, but you guys have a little bit of an advantage here with your excellent survival checks. As you guys are coming through the jungle, you start to hear something large, something heavy, moving in the brush up ahead. You hear the sounds of trees groaning. Something is up. Something is
I
up
pull
ahead.
my mask down. I pull
Okay.
my mask down and I say, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And I'm just going to creep forward. I'm really excited to try
Creeping?
this.
Do you want to roll stealth?
Yeah.
You said creeping, so yeah. Okay, roll stealth for me.
Very good. 23.
23 is really good. Okay. As you kind of creep up through the jungle brush, right? You look forward and you see a dinosaur. A large dinosaur with a very it's a hadrosaur. Yeah, so you can see it looks to be herbivorous as it's kind of chewing on some plants. And as you're looking at it, you notice that its lower jaw seems to be just a little bit smaller than its upper jaw as it's kind of chewing away. Roll a history check.
Okay.
I should have
23 again.
23 is excellent because as you look at it, you can't help but think this creature looks a little familiar.
Huh.
And as you zero in on it, you can tell that this creature actually looks quite similar to the creature that had traveled with Cress a while back when you encountered them again just before going into the Yuan-Ti cave. As it's chewing, and then you see another hadrosaur, larger, with a very heavy, scaly tail, kind of swifting through the dirt behind it, and then another, and another. As it seems you've come across a herd of hadrosaurs who are moving through the jungle.
So it looks like the small one is probably a offspring, and the bigger ones might be parents, or
maybe. I mean, it's hard to say. They all look very similar.
Do they see me?
They don't see you. They seem unaware of you at this moment. As your stealth check beat their perception. As this little hadrosaur is just nomming away at some leaves. Just.
You said it looks like the one. Is it the exact one?
With your check, it's the one.
Okay. Yeah, I will use a charge on the mask and cast Animal Friendship on this little dude.
Okay, what does Animal Friendship do for me?
It just lets the beast know that we mean it no harm. It must see and hear me. If the intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw and be charmed by me for the spell's duration.
Okay. I'm going to say, number 1, you step out, right? And as it sees you, there's a glimmer of recognition as it seems initially excited to see you. So it is going to voluntarily fail. And it is charmed by you.
I'm trying to remember the name. What was his name?
Shortjaw.
Shortjaw!
So.
Shortjaw, is that you?
Kind of marches up. You guys, I don't believe, can quite see what's happening. You guys just all of a sudden hear a bunch of movement in the shrubbery beyond.
Im is kind of like walking up to it, and I guess if it'll allow me to touch it, I will pet it and
leans in,
hug it.
You're successfully charmed by you. We'll let you do the hug, the pets, whatever.
Cool.
Maybe not whatever.
So we can't communicate because it's just a charm. It's not a speak. Right. Oh, is it? It's just Animal Friendship.
It's Animal Friendship.
So yeah, we'll just have a fun little tussle.
Yeah.
And then I'll note what direction are the bigger ones heading off in.
They're continuing to kind of head like southish. South.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just head back to the group and say, it's Shortjaw and a couple other hadrosaurs. Should be fine to just walk around. They're heading in that direction, so let's just take a wide berth.
Luna, that direction does seem to be pretty coincide with where you guys believe you have to head. Just kind of, again, with your keen mind.
Well, if they're heading south, we can probably follow along. It'll help us. We will
clear
align
some
back
brush
to where we have to go.
for us. Yeah.
And it'll be a bit safer as well.
Yeah, I doubt many things want to deal with that many big boys.
Okay. Let's follow behind.
Let's have an animal handling check led by, if someone's proficient with animal handling, actually, Pim, why don't we just have you do it? Roll at advantage with your Animal Friendship.
Okay. 12.
12's not bad. And I mean, again, these guys are charmed by you. So you guys are able to kind of join up with this herd of hadrosaurs as they are kind of trudging their way through the jungle. It does make passage much easier for you. It does help kind of moving among them, right? You're also somewhat protected as well, as you can speak out. Shortjaw in particular, so enamored with Pim, kind of brushes up alongside you and kind of scoops you up with a giant head. So you slide onto the back of this hadrosaur. And your group is able to kind of continue until you come across, they bring you to a cliff face. As you guys are approaching, you can see that this looks like it was possibly once maybe a pond of some sort along the bottom of the cliff here. Maybe you can see where a waterfall might have once gone through, as you are now kind of in the bottom of it looks like a jungle ravine. Looking around though, it does look like this is a very safe place. There's even a little cave. And in that cave, there's nothing at the moment. It seems like a good place to camp and rest for this day as well.
What do you guys think?
For the end of this day.
I think it looks perfect.
Awesome. Thanks, Georgia. I go back at it.
You have a friendly little nuzzle that almost knocks you on your ass.
Oh.
But moves back to the herd and continues just nomming on some plants as they're moving through as you guys rest here. Take a long rest here. Let's see. Let's get watches. Not like watches, but like who's going to be on the first watch, second watch, third watch?
We can keep the same order if we want.
Same order?
Sure, except this time I want to do my watch with Edenor.
All right.
Oh.
It'll probably be good to have someone else also throwing a perception check.
Probably.
I'm not staring at the wall the whole night.
Okay, so Lycus is up first then, I believe?
Yeah.
Alone?
Yep.
Lycus,
I'll take
okay.
first.
Lycus first watch. Perception check, please, my friend.
Alrighty. What's a 17, my friend?
Okay, Lycus with a 17. All right.
I'm glad perception is one of the skills that I decided to
It's such a good one.
bump.
Such a good one.
Okay, with a 17, Lycus, you are chilling out near the mouth of the cave, kind of keeping an eye on things. The hadrosaurs have eaten and moved on. And just nearing the end of your watch here, though, you do hear the snapping of a branch. Crack! And you see the rustling of the bushes beyond.
Okay. Before waking up anybody, can I try to get like an eye on what the actual thing creating the, like, can I sneak in?
Sure, roll a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth. Sweet. 12.
12 check is pretty good. Yeah, 12 is almost pretty good.
Solid 9 on the die.
Nice. With a 12, you start kind of creeping forward. You're kind of making your way out of the mouth of the cave. The fronts of the cave is kind of like these giant sandbanks where sand and debris is kind of collected. Again, this looks like you can see the kind of cracking, crusty floor. You're able to kind of tell that maybe this was once a pond at the bottom of this ravine kind of thing. Kind of on your hands and knees, peering over the mound, you see a hunting party of lizard folk that have kind of made their way. They're speaking a language you don't understand. But as they're kind of moving forward, you see there are also a couple of giant lizards with them. And then they start to kind of... Lizard head turns in your direction.
Well.
The lizard folk begin to suddenly kind of grab their weapons and kind of start making their way over towards you. You have one action. They know something's there and they're checking it out. What do you do as they're moving towards you?
I'm gonna become a full wolf.
Okay. You become a full wolf. All right.
And I'm gonna try and like get away from wherever my clothes were. Like just pull them aside.
Sure.
Into the
Sure. Okay.
whatever.
Let's see. Let's have you strip first and then wolf, or wolf and then you kind of like shuffle out of the clothes.
I think I'm like I like burrow myself into a bush and come out as a wolf.
Okay.
So that when they
Well, you're kind of like hidden beneath some sandbanks at the moment. And there's not a whole ton of bush, but go ahead and I'm gonna have you roll. Do you have the wolf stat block pulled up? Or I think you use your own stat. Whatever. We'll have you roll an acrobatics check, at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you are a wolf trying to get out of humans' clothing very quickly. A wolf in humans' clothing.
Dog with pants.
All right, that's another 9 on the die, but that's okay because I have a +6.
For 15. Okay, yeah. You were able to kind of slip out of the clothes and you are in wolf form. You emerge, right?
Yeah, like I just want to try to like have them see me for a moment and then dart off.
Okay. Roll a deception check at advantage. That's fucking cool, man. Nice play. Well played. Quick.
Cool. All right, deception. All right, that's a 17.
17, you show up on the front of the mound and you take off. The lizards snap aggressively. And the wolves and the lizard folk like, yeah, go down. And you take off, fully believing you are a wolf. Their bloodlust overcoming, they are giving chase and moving away from the campsite of the party. As you are leading them away in wolf form, the rest of you are fast asleep at the moment, right?
I'm gonna howl as loud as I can now.
Okay. Lycus, you go ahead and howl. Can I get perception checks then from the three of you?
See if we wake up.
Wake up.
14.
That's 6.
Yeah, 7.
Lycus, roll an intimidation check. If it's higher, your intimidation check is setting the DC.
Okay. That's a total of.
Yeah, that's higher.
Yep. That's a total of 15.
15. It's weird because I kind of wanted Pim to kind of see if Pim maybe meets the set, right? But I think this is also something you're attempting to do, so I'm going to call it just close enough. Pim, as you are sleeping, you hear the howl of a wolf. Rouses you to wakefulness.
I look around and I don't see Lycus, so I
Don't
quickly
see
wake
Lycus.
up the others.
Okay.
Hola, Eleanor, wake up. I just heard Lycus howl really loud.
Okay. That
Yeah.
means something's
Something's
going on,
wrong.
clearly. All right, girls,
Maybe.
stay hidden here.
They are fast asleep.
We should wake them up.
Yes.
I'll give them the
Rustle.
amulet so that the suit protects them.
Yes. Very smart. So we just
While
rustle them
running-
up, tell them to hide.
While running, I want to try to lead the lizards not too far away or anything like that, just to a place where they won't notice the crew as the crew comes up on them. Back to the opposite side of the sandbar.
Yep. Tell you what, I will do this for you.
If we got a map.
You get
How
a
much
Map.
time do you think we were into that rest?
into that rest. You would have been into that rest. It would have been nearing the end of Lycus's, so 4 hours.
Okay, so we would have at least gotten a short rest.
You at least get a short rest, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me move you guys
So
over
are we
to
on
the
a
map.
different map?
Yeah, we're on a different map. 1 sec.
Okay.
So I guess I'll use Arcane Recovery and bring back one first level.
Okay, so let's see here. Lycus, I am just going to move you real quick. You're up here, right? The lizards are chasing after you. The lizard folk are a little bit behind, and there is a shaman as well.
Okay.
Oh man.
As these
And,
guys are making their way over towards you.
Where were we at before?
Cave over here. So you heard them over here, right? Changed into
Right.
a wolf form and started running this way, leading them across. I will give you I will ask you here, right? Because this is an excellent plan. And your dice rolls are good. Where would you is this a good position that you would have liked to lure them in, or do you want to lure them closer to the cave, or what are you thinking? Now that you have kind of the lay of the land here.
So, right. No, I think this is a great spot. I wanted to try and get them on this side as much as I can.
Sorry, ping again
So
for
that,
me.
Oh, dang, that's doing the draggy thing.
The side that you're on, or
Yeah, this side.
Yeah, just
Okay.
just over here, so the log will hide the crew as much as possible
Sure.
as they are, coming up.
Sure. I will say, how's this?
Perfect.
Move you off the log there. So they are kind of like that. So yeah, they are all facing at the moment. They're all facing towards Lycus.
perfect.
Right? They do not seem to be aware of you all at all.
Shush.
Let's
One.
go run
Assassin's
behind the
Creed 'em.
log
Okay.
so that we
Okay.
don't reveal our cave spot.
So you guys, I think let's go ahead. We'll roll initiative here.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and get some initiatives, please, my friend.
Oh, natural one.
Ooh.
Wait.
Mucho sado for you.
Hey,
Oh.
David, I don't have control over.
Over Luna.
Yeah.
Try dragging her onto the field for me.
Big foot
I'm
off.
gonna
Hi,
see.
big foot.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I will give you control. Here. Okay.
Crap.
You should have
Yeah,
control
I got
now. Okay.
I got it.
Thanks for being a good little
I'll be
foot
where
warm.
you guys are.
I'm looking for some. Okay. All right. So initiatives. Pim was a 1. Edenor, what'd you get?
I got 14.
14. Luna, what'd you get?
19.
19. Pim. Oh, sorry.
Juicy.
Pim was a 1. Yeah. Lycus, what'd you get?
Sorry, 1 second. I'm recording the map, but when I hit record, the button turns blue, but it's not recording anything.
Strange.
Luckily, the map didn't come in super useful. It didn't really get used a lot in the last bit, and I think it was recording beforehand. So let me just close this and try again.
Problem. Gives me a second to load up my initiative. Currently, Luna leads the initiative order with Edenor after and Pim way at the back.
My total was 4, if that matters at all.
There we go. Okay. There we go. Sorry.
You're good. You're
Back
good.
at it.
You're good. You're absolutely. You're golden.
Also, 15 for my initiative.
Okay. So, yeah, 15 for you. All right. So currently your order is Luna, followed by Lycus, followed by Edenor with Pim way at the back. Any adjustments you want to make there?
Any thoughts? I don't know.
Seeing as how my first action is just going to be to dash. I mean, I do have Bane, so if I could go sooner, I can Bane as many as possible.
How many can you bane?
I just have to be within 30 feet, though, so my first action is going to be to dash.
Well,
Okay, then you would
I can
bane
bane
second turn.
Up to 5, yeah.
okay. So then I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Okay. So, keeping the order that we're in then?
Yeah, I think
Sure.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Luna's going to be a first and one second here. Got Luna. Followed by Lycus Edenor. And then Pim at the end. Okay, cool. All right, so first round of combat. All right, since you guys kind of have the jump on them here, I'm also going to give you guys that meta minute if you guys have any planning you want to do here. Lycus has led them kind of over that way. You are all, let me just make a quick little adjustment to the map here. You are all kind of like right here, like this. Girls back here. The construct thing is right over here. And this thing is over here.
I'm gonna go
We could
after
focus-
the shaman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, so you guys can see there's, again, you fought a pack of lizard folk hunters before. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, then we are going to go into the first round with Luna. Luna's up first.
I think I'll move
Fireball.
30 feet. Wish. Now that I know how lightning bolt works, I wish.
Oh, there's a good line right here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait one more turn to see if more lines up first.
I'll try to get in front of me.
You hidden?
I'll use. I think I'll cast second level Shatter.
Second level shatter.
Yeah, so like right here is the point. So
Okay, so you get
you
those
have
three.
to. Yeah,
All right.
you have to roll a con saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna have them roll these at disadvantage because they are surprised. Okay. The two warriors are a definite failure. And the shaman is a definite failure as well.
Oh, B.
That would be 17 thunder damage.
17 thunder damage. You
Ow, ow.
madman. They knock prone or anything?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
But it does leave a very big bang as the shatter comes out. They all are immediately bloodied as they are just knocked around by a cacophony of sound that just echoes out throughout the jungle. Okay.
And I'll just do bonus action blade song, and that will be my turn. Have the rapier out.
Bonus action blade song is up. All right. It is the shaman on deck. So the shaman, seeing you now emerge and do that, shaman is going to turn towards you all and is going to pull out the claws, kneel down, and stick hands into the sand. You see there's a slight ripple throughout the sand. And then emerging from the sand is going to be... Let me just take a look at something quick. What's the range on this? Yes.
No me gusta.
Is this a monster ability, or do I recognize this as a spell?
You can roll an Arcana check.
Uh, 26.
This does look to be a spell. A different school of magic, but it is a spell nonetheless.
Counter spell.
What do I have to roll? You have to roll.
Is it third or lower?
It is third.
Then I think it's.
I think it's automatically a
It
thing.
fails.
If it's high, if it's fourth or higher, I have to roll. So third or lower.
Oh!
Luna.
Yes, girl.
The
Finally came in handy.
reaches into the dirt and you see the soil, the cracks along the riverbed begin to crack. And from them emerge these clay crocodiles. And Luna goes, give us the flavor of the spell there, Luna.
I'm the captain now.
I think Han can goes and saying in something similar to Sylvan. I don't think so. And the hand closes, and then you just see like a.
Yeah, each one of them just immediately shatters. Oh fuck. Okay, so still got movement. Shaman is going to move. What's your movement speed there, Shaman? Shaman is going to move.
That is a 2 and a 3 in this round
A 2 and a 3?
for the arcane weave effect.
Good point.
Oh,
So
you
actually,
always forget that.
yeah. So actually, though, the shaman's magic is druidic, so it won't contribute.
Oh, so it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
But
But
so it's just like my 2.
just your
It's a
two.
second level and a third level.
Do I know what the general level is right now?
You'll need to make an Arcana check on your turn.
Yep. Gotcha.
So 5 spell levels so far attributed to this round. Okay. Lycus, you are up then with Edenor on deck.
Cool.
Shaman.
Very, very fucking great play there, dude.
That was fucking clutch.
Cool.
All right.
So,
You're in wolf form at the moment.
yes, and I only got the one attack as a wolf. That almost started not gonna be enough to kill him.
It
So
was
I'm just going
bloody.
to I'm going to shift back into a full hybrid, for decency, to keep the fur covering the pee-pee.
I was gonna say. Okay. Sure.
PG-13 werewolf from
A lot of fur, though, right?
I will
Like,
say definitely with the shatter going off, the kids are awake, and as Lycus transforms back, Yoma just kind of covers the eyes.
We're going with underworld werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hmm?
Okay. All right. So
So
you're back.
I'm gonna do that, and then as a bonus action, pop my astral self, and just get close enough here. Boop, boop, boop. Move it back a little, so that I can intimidate this guy, so I can get right up and close to him, like reach out to him with my stuff.
Can you see the
but
aura I just
also-
put on you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's your 10-foot aura. So that's the range of your astral stuff.
perfect. That way, everyone's got to walk if they want to get me, or and whatnot, and I can still have access to him.
Okay.
All
okay.
right, yeah. That's it.
All right. Then that's that. Okay. I don't know. You're up.
Okay. Edenor is going to. Here, I just want to double check the range on something.
I do one more thing. As I change back, I kind of just laugh. Well, you guys fucked up.
They are feeling pretty fucking foolish. Here they were thinking they're chasing a wolf, and all of a sudden, that's unfortunate.
Into
Okay.
the trap car.
Activated the
Okay.
trap. Yep.
So we got here. So I'm going to first move up here, and then just on the edge. Okay. So how does it go for the range when it's like 40/120? How does
So
that function?
so
again?
40 is the minimum range. 120 is the greater range. So if you're under 40 feet, it's disadvantage. If it's over 120, it's disadvantage. Anywhere.
What
between-
about what about in the range though?
No, I
you
think-
said it wrong.
Yeah, so if it's 40 or under, it's a straight roll. If it's
Yeah.
between 40 and 120, it's disadvantage.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
120 is the maximum range. Sorry.
So
What
when you
did
said it, I
say?
was like, ah.
What am I saying?
I like that your response to that was, sure, yeah, the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you said something like, if it's
It was-
under 40, you have disadvantage.
disadvantage,
yeah.
Like,
And if it's over 40, you have disadvantage.
So-
so why am I using this thing?
So what are you using?
I guess what I am using is gonna be, yeah, that's not gonna be it. I am going to use. I'm just gonna shoot this guy then. Oh wait, sorry, I gotta change. This guy.
Okay.
This bloodied.
Yep.
And then, that is a. I wanted to shoot he ran just out of my range. It was like by 5 feet. You're lucky, David.
Lucky or strategy?
I'm gonna say lucky. 16 plus 5, 21.
It's damage.
It's a D12. I haven't used my D12 in a while. There you are. So that is a 7 plus 2. So
9.
that's 9 damage.
All right, and they're dead.
Okay.
Woo!
just as he's like the shatter happens, sees the wolf shift, and then just turns and falls over, and then I'll pull as he's falling over. I'll switch to my shield and sensor.
Okay, nice play. All right,
Gonna yell at the rest of you can fight me.
let's see. It's the lizards' turns. The lizards.
Lizards.
Let me take a look at something. Yep. Okay, so the lizards are going to go for the creatures they can reach. In your case, one's going up to you, Lycus, which I does believe invokes an attacks of opportunities of you.
It sure does.
Okay, so you can go ahead and take that at that lizard dude. The other one's going in for Edenor.
Okay.
Where are we at? Okay, that's gonna be an 18.
An 18 hits. Roll damage.
I need to turn the light on in this room, damn it. So that is a 9.
9 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Lizard is bloodied, but also failed the save against your thing and is knocked prone.
Beautiful.
With the remaining, so it takes its remaining movement speed to get up. So it's going to end its turn actually right out here, where it first entered your square. Doesn't quite.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go for
I was gonna say is as far as the aura goes, it's in the version of it that looks like spectral clothing, like a full pirate's gear.
Mm.
So in this form, he takes out like an astral pistol and just shoots 10 feet just ahead.
Oh, nice. And it knocks the creature down onto the ground. It does roll a natural 20 against you, though, Edenor.
Oh, I am gonna use another one of the
Of course.
things to prevent the.
I never.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
I never get to crit. That's gonna be then just a basic ass 7 damage to you.
Basic ass 7.
Basic ass 7 damage to Edenor. All right.
Okay.
The sadness in the I never get to crit.
I never get to crit, guys.
Yeah, sucks.
You gave me it. You suggested it too. I didn't even know that thing existed.
That's true. Okay, so let's see here. The next thing that's going to happen then is these fellers are going to go right up into you, Lycus.
Failers.
This one's going to go down
right.
into that flank.
Oh no.
Okay, 2 guys against Lycus first. Let's see. Both of those are going to miss. No natural ones, though. The nice measuring there, Nigel. I saw it. Edenor.
He's looking away too perfectly.
Edenor, 21 to hit you on the first attack.
Who's hitting me again? It's the
Lizard
Kikwana?
folk. Yeah, the Kikwana warrior.
Yeah, I'm going to pop a shield spell.
You used your reaction already.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck,
Yeah, that
damn it.
sucks.
Okay, yeah, that hits me.
Take it.
Fuck. 3 damage from the bite.
All right, 5. Oh, big one.
Jesus, chill.
Everyone just mocks the lizard.
18 to hit you. 18, so it bites you, kind of rips off.
18
and then
does not hit.
18 does not hit. Okay, then yeah. So it actually tries to it swings with its javelin, but meets your shield as you kind of. There's a kind of a ripple. Okay. Lycus.
I'm just going to look at him. You can do better.
Also, Lycus, I forgot that they had multi-attacks, so 2 more attacks coming your way. Let's see if either of them hit. One of them does.
Deal.
It's a 19 on one of those rolls. So
Oh,
23 to hit you. Right, just because I think it's cool, it's going to use its spiked shield.
Oh.
So it's going to come up to you, and it's actually got these kind of like jagged spikes along the edge of the shield, right? It looks like an old tortoise shield, right? And it's got these 2 long spikes, and it's going to come forward. It's going to kind of like Superman punch at you for a total of 8 piercing damage.
Cool. And yep.
What's your
Is
temporary?
that total, or do I get to half that?
That is total.
Cool.
Oh no! Wait, hang on. No, it's a non-magical weapon. You're right. You do half that to 4.
Sweet.
I forget about your werewolfness. You're tracking you added and tracking your temp HP for the thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm pretty sure you're probably still in, but there you go. All right,
Okay.
that's the Warriors. Warriors! Pim, you up?
Okay. Pim is going to move up to here. And she's going to wave her hands around and push her Bane spell out again at those 2.
These 2?
So that was a first level for the tracking. And I need a charisma 16 save.
Strangely enough, the lizard succeeds.
What?
With a natural 20, the
Get out of
lizard,
here.
the lizard succeeds on the bane, but the lizard folk does get baned.
Okay.
Dude, Pat has more charisma than you.
Pet has more charisma, dude. That right there, Edenor, as you're fighting this thing, you can't help but think that is a very handsome lizard.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of winking at you.
Definitely kill that thing.
Hate that.
I hate it.
As my bonus action, I will just yell out for whoever can hear me. Kill them all.
Oh my god.
That's bardic
pierce you
inspo
can.
for the three of you.
Oh, I was about to jump in on that
cool.
because you said whoever can hear me, and I was like, shaman gets one.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
All right, then top of the order. You guys get a minute if you choose to take it, or if you want to just hop right into it, we can as well.
I'm gonna kill the shaman.
I'm going to start the
Oh,
minute.
can I just before you start that?
Sure.
I think I've been misusing bardic inspiration because I think it's one creature per action of bardic inspiration.
I do think you're right on that.
Okay,
Tell you
so-
what, we've been ruling it weird for a while now, so I'm going to say we'll continue with it for this session, but we'll double check for the next one.
Okay.
I don't
I
want
thought
to
that
be
was just part of your subclass.
Me
No.
too. That's why I didn't say anything.
No, I've been fucking that up. I mean, I want to play by the rules, so it's fine.
Okay, well, choose a person then.
Okay, it's Edenor, of course.
No, give it to Lycus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
give it to
Alright.
Lycus,
Lycus.
you
It's
have
for
a bardic
Lycus.
inspo. Right?
Does it add to damage at all, or is it just
Yep.
a hit?
You can add it to damage, ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or even healing. Yeah.
Fucking juicy.
Mhm.
I love watching Nigel measure shit. All right. You guys
I
have,
also measured some shit too.
I think let's hop in then. Let's just go for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're
do
up.
I think I'm okay. So I'll move 30 feet. I think that was this point here.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna redo and cast Shatter on these three.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. What's the save again for me?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
What's
Not as much.
that's a 7, a 5, and a 4 on the dice. So
And
those are
the
fails.
damage is not much at all. It is only 6 thunder damage this
Oh.
time.
Let's see. That does kill the lizard. As the shatter goes off, its body just explodes. Just the shaman and the warrior are both, kind of knocked around. The shaman kind of shaking its head through the haze of it. Anything else?
No, I think that is it for me.
As the blood splatters from the exploded lizard into my face, I'm just like, oh, so that's what that feels like.
Oh no.
Let's see here. Then let's see. The
It's the shaman's turn, right?
shaman's turn. The shaman is going to try what it was doing before, and it's going to turn,
Counterspell.
shove its hands back into the thing, and attempt to summon those clay crocodiles again.
I know it
Anyone
started
have
its
an
turn,
issue?
I can hit it.
You used your reaction already.
Me?
Started a new turn?
Lycus did.
No, I have to wait till my turn.
Yeah, your reaction starts at your next turn.
All right,
There's a
I'll burn
counter-
another
Another counter.
Burn another
counter spell
counterspell.
on it.
Okay.
These are my third levels are gone now, guys.
Oh.
But
That's okay.
if it ends the fight faster and less damage,
Counterspell goes through again, and then I think it's realizing it's
I moved up, so I
That's-
was within 60 feet.
realizing it is now also out of third levels.
Aha.
It is going
Yay!
to it's going to call out in its strange language, and it's going to move up.
You you can use your reaction to attack it. This thing, I think.
He doesn't have.
I already used my
It
reaction.
uses reaction.
Oh, yeah, for your turn. That's right.
It's actually going to run this way. Let's take a look at something. Yeah, it's going to move over there. It's gonna move over there. Trying to stay at range. Okay. That is its turn. It's got no bonus action, so that's the shaman's turn. Lycus, you're up with Ednor on deck.
Cool. I am gonna use. No, I'm not using my reaction. I'm gonna save it for when he tries to walk out of it. Instead, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go all the way up.
Okay.
To him.
Invoking 2 attacks of opportunities.
That's fine.
Oh, yay. There's a 20. There's a 20 and a 16 on that. So I'm pretty sure both of these are going to hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
No, not the 16, because my DC is 16, except for when I'm in wolf form.
So,
17.
Actually, so those are just what I roll on the dice. Adding on to its other thing, it does add its modifier, does bring it up to a 20. Not natural, obviously.
Yeah, no, that hits me.
You're getting a bite attack and a heavy club.
Ouch.
You'll be fine.
The bite is going to be 3 damage. The heavy club is going to be
30.
14 damage, 14 bludgeoning. So 3 piercing damage and 14 bludgeoning damage.
You have resistance to those, don't you?
Yep. So 10.
10. What's your aura?
It's gone. Shatters through my majestic gold and purple armor.
Yeah,
So
there you
majestic.
go. You guys can't see the aura anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. All right, so yeah, you take that damage. You're running away though, so it's still your turn though. But you did take those hits.
Yep. I did take those hits. Let's see. It's the end of the day. I did already rest, and it's a bonus. I'm not gonna. All right, let's just hit this guy. Let's hit him.
Sure, hit him. He's bloodied. Like you're coming up, and like this thing has got like blood coming from the eyes, from these tiny little holes in the ears. You see, it ran past you with a limp as it's trying to get the fuck away.
That's a 16 to hit.
16, I believe, hits. And it's a damage.
All right.
Finish it.
8.
8. Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Let's see. What's fun? Yeah, I think it's running away. I think I'm just gonna grab it by like the top of its head and just smash it into the ground.
Okay.
And then
there's just a crunch as the nose kind of impacts the ground. There's a spray of blood leaving a print, and as you kind of come away, it does not move. It just kind of twitches.
Right. And then I'm gonna, fuck it. It's bedtime almost. My watch is up. I'm gonna do my bonus action to get my arms back, my stuff back out. And this time it's just gonna be 2 floating arms, and I'm gonna get a little bit closer to this guy.
Sure.
So that
you get them both in range. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
Cool. Nice. Edinor, you are up.
Yep.
The field continues to thin.
Yes, it does. What is the little like crossbones?
Oh, that is Bane.
Okay. I'm a whack 'em.
Whack him.
Whack him.
Whack him and attack him.
Whack 'em, attack 'em. 17 hit.
17 hits. Is it
All right. Is it damage? Is it damage? That is 7 plus 2. That is 9 damage for the first.
9 damage for the first. Okay. It's hurting.
And then 17 hits again.
It's again.
Trebek. Yeah. Yes.
Look.
Yeah, and that's 11 damage.
Oh my god. Dang. I'm going to give you the how do you want to do this? You're 1 HP off.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to take it. How do you want to do it?
All right. I'm going to swing around, hit it in its legs so it swings up, and then just slam down with my sensor as it hits the ground and stops moving.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna point at the other lizard behind me, say, "You're next, buddy."
The The lizard winks because this is the very charismatic one.
It's the charismatic
It's the
one.
charismatic lizard.
I start shivering.
He smiles at you when you say
Yeah,
that.
you kind of like.
There's a glisten on his little snake tongue.
Like, oh, I could never hurt a scamp like you.
Yeah, he just kind of wags his tail. And as you look at it, you're laughing. It's gonna attack you because it's its turn. Unless you move.
Betrayal.
Do you want to move or you hang in there?
I'm gonna hang in there. I think Lycus has.
Yeah,
up
its
there.
turn is up, and it's going to use. Its
I'd rather have it hit me.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna kind of wink at you and then attack, and it kind of just like runs head into your shield.
Oh, what a cute scamp!
All right, that's its turn. It's not gonna move. The warriors are up now. Lycus, they are both starting in your. Okay, the bloodied one or the not bloodied one?
The bloodied one. I want to see if I can, get lucky.
Bloody it?
I don't know
Sure.
how bloodied it is.
Let's see. Roll on attack. Oh, it's pretty bloody.
All
I
right.
got hit by 2 shatters.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So that's a 15 to hit.
15 meets it. Met it, so you bet it.
Alrighty. And so that is 7.
7 damage. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, with my aura out, I think they shift from being the armory like pirate garb and become the 2 large arms again. And they, I'm right in front of this guy, and they swing over and around him. As he looks around, the guy behind him, his head was just crushed.
Yeah, he just turns, he looks over his shoulder, and his friend's head is just pulp as it kind of drops to the sand. Angrily,
It looks like I missed.
Enraged, it is going to take a strike at you. And seeing its dead friends, ow, I just stabbed myself in the hand with my pen. Yay! That's going to be 24 to hit you, not natural.
Joy in your
Sorry,
voice.
22 to hit you, not natural. 20.
Hit me.
I love how you have to specify that. I'm like, I'm waiting, buddy.
It's going to be 6 piercing damage as it bites you. And with its friends dead, it's going to say, fuck this, and it's going to bite you again. Natural 1.
Ooh, get him.
You did use your attack, your reaction
Oh,
at the start of your turn. So it's going to be a whiff. As it kind of like bites into your shoulder, pulls the head back, goes for the second strike, and you kind of deflect it. And the jaws snap right next to your ears. All right, Piminia Knackle. It is you.
Okay, quick point of clarification on
Actually, this guy's going to move too. Because you're
on
reaction.
Bardic.
Wait.
Oh.
No, it's already dead. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
So to clarify Bardic Inspiration uses, because I think I misled you before, it can be used by default for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. It can only be added to damage or healing if it's a spell, because that's a magical inspiration feat.
Gotcha.
So it can't be added to physical damage. But anywho.
So he also did move away from this. But yeah, Pim, you're up, sorry.
Okay, what I would like to do is move here.
Okay.
And as I'm walking up there, I'm kind of stalking this lizard. And I pull out my sword and my dagger. And I say, oh, you think you're funny, do ya? And I slash him and then 2-weapon fighting the slash again.
Okay,
So-
roll attack rolls.
What is it? +2 for flanking?
+2 for flanking, yeah.
+2 for
Moment.
flanking.
You're correct.
Okay, that will definitely hit, I think. So yeah, 18, 19, 20 to hit.
Is it damage?
Damage is 7.
7?
PLC.
Hurts. Yep, you stab it.
And then the dagger
shrieks.
coming right in there with the dagger to stab him in the kidney. Ooh, I really want this to work, so I'm going to use my inspiration. Oh yeah, hits. It's higher than before.
Yep.
And damage is 5 more piercing.
It's bloodied. It is bloodied. It's not dead, but it is kind of writhing as it now has 2 new holes in it. All right.
Okay, that's my turn. I'm
Top of the
staying
order.
there.
Luna, you're up. With Lycus on deck.
I shall. I think I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna take out my my staff that I haven't used in a long time.
Okay. Ever?
And I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the.
Oh, the one running.
uh,
Yeah, one running
yeah.
away there. All right. Yeah, roll attack.
I did say kill them all, so we can't let them get away.
Hey.
Yes.
I think how I rolled a natural one.
Oh,
I missed.
Who?
Sorry.
Yeah.
The dice say no. Any movement or bonus action though.
Nah.
All right. Lycus, you are up.
Finish him.
cool.
Do what Luna was unable to.
Ooh, harsh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Give me
come on
6
up to him.
seconds. Give me 6 seconds.
And,
Seconds. I'll try.
With my astral arms out and whatever, I have one key point left. If he's not dead after this, I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm gonna use every attack I can and just pound this guy into the dirt.
Okay.
All right, that's a
Tell you this right now.
16.
It's got 20 HP.
20 HP. Okay, first one's a 16.
Okay. Roll damage.
Second one's an 18.
Yep. Roll damage on that.
Third one is an 11, but I do still have your bardic inspiration, right?
Use it, yeah.
Cool. What die is that?
D8.
D8.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
That's so
It gets high so
juicy.
quickly. Wow.
That's so
Yeah.
juicy.
Just this last level.
And that's a 6, so that's what did it even
11 to 17 hits.
70. Perfect. And for my last attack there is a 17 as well.
4
Normal
hits.
17. So all 4 hits, so I'm just
All 4
gonna
hit. You got to get 20 damage in.
yeah. I think this'll do.
Does that mean you just have to roll above a 5 in 4 rolls? Something like that?
Mm-hmm. And let's see here. Let me get my character sheet up again. Okay. That's a 7.
7 damage.
5. That's
12.
12.
12 damage.
That's a 10.
And it's dead.
22.
No, deader.
And that's a 4.
Very dead. How do you do it? Is you just pummel it into the ground?
Yeah, you just see like a fury of a blur of purple and gold as this thing is turned into a puddle on the ground.
Yep. Yep, the party just kind of sees you kind of swarm in on it, and then all of a sudden there's just a cloud of sand. And Lycus emerges, the last man standing from that pile. All right.
We should really find a way to advertise ourselves as a certain threat level so these things stop attacking us.
True.
Edinor,
Are we the bad guys?
Edinor, you're up.
Yep.
Bloody lizard
All
right in
right.
front of you. It's the last guy.
I'm sorry, my beautiful baby. I must put you down.
This gorgeous lizard.
My beautiful baby.
It's a 24 to hit.
That's gonna hit. I'm pretty sure it's dead, but go ahead and just tell me how you kill it.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
cover my eyes with one hand. I'm just gonna hit it until it stops moving.
I can't watch.
and then
He's
walk
too
away.
sexy.
Hey, watch your waist.
Such a shame when
Even one of the
sexy
humanoid
creatures
ones.
die.
All right,
Oh my
guys.
I can do no more. And I'm gonna walk back to the cave.
That is it. The combat is over. as
I
you
follow
guys-
Edinor to comfort him after that traumatic experience.
Why must the good die young?
Why? Okay.
All right. So
Whew.
there you go. You guys successfully managed to identify the lizard folk hunting party as it made its way into your camp as you were sleeping. And through Lycus's quick thinking, we're able to get around it and turn what could have been their ambush into your own.
Can I do investigation on like the shaman, I guess, to see if they got what stuff?
Yeah. I want to do the warriors.
Sure. Go for it. Go ahead and let's get
Yeah,
some
can we steal
research.
just some of their clothes? I feel like
Yeah, you can steal, like, there's a headdress on the shaman. I mean, the lizard folk kind of have like loincloths and stuff.
The 19.
I have a dirty 20.
19 and a dirty 20. Hang on.
it's okay. I was just looking because I haven't changed my pants in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you
So-
haven't spent all the time with them on.
That's true. I've taken my pants off more than anyone else. That's for sure.
That's weird.
So you think?
Oh,
Oh my.
Weird.
Wow.
Oh, I don't think it recognizes the characters. Hang on, let me just pull up my shit here. Okay, so what'd you get, Pim?
19 for the
On
warriors.
for the warriors. Okay, so gross. But especially by the ones where Lycus had kind of beaten up and stuff, you can collect some loose teeth.
Sure.
They're pretty little pieces of ivory, right? But yeah, you can get a
oh, full ivory.
well, I mean, their teeth are very solid, right? But yeah, so you can get teeth from them. You also
Hang on, these are lizard folk, right?
these are lizard folk. Yep.
I don't think I want to take teeth from a humanoid creature.
Well, in that case, you definitely don't want to take the other thing, which is you could skin it.
The tongue. Oh,
The hide of it.
I don't think I will.
Tough and supple. It could.
They don't
be-
have any like weapons.
Nice
Like, what
and
are they?
supple.
Oh,
I want
yeah,
their
they have-
weapons and shit.
Yeah, weapons wise, they have a
Weapons
heavy
and
club.
equipment.
They have javelins and they have shields, spiked shields.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
you could collect 4 spike shields, 4 javelins, and 4 clubs.
Will these fit in the bag, Luna?
oh, sure.
Awesome. Let's take them back to the village.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
I'll leave
Open
you
it up,
guys to
just
track
throw them
that.
Okay, heavy. Wait, hold on. Heavy club. How many spike shields?
4. They all have
4
ones.
4 of
spiked.
each.
Okay, 4 of everything. But 1 heavy club. Or do they all have a heavy club?
They all have a heavy club, and they all have javelins, and they all have shields. So
Sweet,
4
okay.
of 4 of all of those things.
4 of everything. Okay, got it. Sweet. I plopped them in the bag.
Okay.
Is there anything else like equipment wise on them that
No.
looks notable? Okay.
Just their teeth. The shaman, meanwhile, the shaman also does not have any equipment. But what the shaman does have is
Diamond.
they have
What?
they
No
have
way.
around the skull. As you look closer, you realize that this isn't like a headdress or anything. This is actually like the shaman has kind of a unique like scaly ridge to it. It is possible that you can remove the skull and supplant that ridge. You
I'm not
can-
sure what this means.
We're not
You can-
skinning them.
No, this in the shaman's case, not only can you skin it, you can scalp it, according to the book that I've got in front of me.
That's a hard no. These
Oh,
things
what kind
talk.
of people are we? This is one of those times when we ask that question.
Are we the bad guys?
Do you scalp the lizard folk?
No,
Will it-
it's okay. I don't think I have a component that says lizard folk.
Lizard folks
That's
shaman
the
scalp.
only thing
As soon as I do though.
I don't
Unfortunately,
need
none of
it
you
for-
are like proficient in survival and stuff, but yeah, that's what you got. So, okay,
And
Equipment wise?
none of them
You
have
got-
money, right?
none of them have money.
If I was a
Okay.
barbarian, I totally would. But I'm not, and I
no
will
money.
prove so.
Just the shields and the weapons.
Okay.
Okay, so let's
Everyone-
see. I guess yeah.
I want to spend a few minutes just taking the bodies and throwing them farther away from camp,
Sure.
so as to not attract too much.
Sure.
Except the actual lizards, the non-thinking and speaking ones,
Mhm.
they're still meat. So I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, you got those guys. You got 2 lizard meats. A lot added to your
A
raptor
lot of
supply.
lizard meat in this town.
A lot of lizard meat. A lot of reptilian resources out here.
Are lizard folk cool with eating lizards?
I think
folk
they
will
will
Yeah, I
eat
think
everything.
so.
anything.
Okay, cool.
They were gonna eat goblins earlier.
Cultural question.
Okay, so do we
Everything is
head back to the cave?
Yeah, I
this
think
point?
we gotta finish some rest. I can watch for a little while though. I think it's mine and Edinor's turn.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love a nap. As his astral arms are still like massaging his own shoulders.
Yeah, you also took a hit. You also took a nasty hit from the rain earlier too. So
Mm-hmm.
you probably your health point, your health HP is probably Okay.
Not so bueno.
Perception checks from Pim and Edenor, please.
Okay.
My one true weakness. I got a 6.
Got an 18.
18.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm on it.
A 6 and an 18.
I'm still distraught.
All right, your watch goes by uneventful. But you two do have the opportunity for a little role play if you want.
Yes.
I want to keep
I'll
it
start by.
succinct,
Okay, I'll start by just recapping. Hey, that was really cool when we had that lizard like flanked. Was it just me, or did he have like a look in his eyes?
Yes, I felt it deep down.
Yeah,
I
that
could
seems to
feel the
really
lust.
affect you.
Well, no, it would never affect a man such as myself.
Oh, of course not.
I was just really disappointed at the destruction of such a beautiful piece of nature.
Hmm.
See, Ednor's trying to like maintain composure, a little distraught. But you did quite well out there, Pim.
Oh, thank you.
And again, that work you did convincing Varanya to leave us be, that was quite impressive.
Well, thanks.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not blessed by the gods by any means, but I do know how to spin some words.
It feels more like a curse recently.
Really? How so?
Every time I pray, I cannot seem to get an answer. This last time I felt I could even feel the black spot of ours itch, and I heard the voices. They were very, I don't know, evil whispers in my brain. I don't know, it's concerning. Just, maybe it's the Monarch. What if the Monarch has Tazrin captured? We must save him. Maybe it's just me reaching out to the Weave. Has the Weave been taken by this foul thing? I don't know. But I feel like it's listening and watching us.
Yeah. It does feel a little bit fragile lately. The Weave, you know? I mean, my magic still works. But sometimes something just feels off.
Even using my own divine magics, it's like I must hold on or I will lose control. I don't know. And speaking of fragility, gosh, that dragon could have killed me in one blow. We must become more powerful if we are to face such foes.
Well, I think if we keep kicking ass, we'll only continue to get better.
Yes, I have had to have much retrospection on this journey. And the girls are probably still sleeping. It's between you and me. I
You're
won't
muted,
admit
David.
The girls have gone back to sleep, but they were
Yep.
definitely not asleep during the battle. Like
Yes.
that was loud. There were gunshots and shatters.
That's fair. I reloaded my rifle and everything. Yes, it's
Just throwing that in there.
just throwing it in there,
Just
just so you
FYI.
cannot say that I haven't. Yes. Well, and maybe we're a bit too hasty to try and bring the girls along. And
I do think that they have a lot of potential.
yes.
I just think this was maybe too soon.
Probably too much. Yes, I agree. I will say that Kalashar will pay for making poor Sarah believe that she killed me almost.
That was pretty brutal.
Yes. I will have my vengeance.
I'm sure you will.
And I will ask Tazrin to look away for this one.
So
This one?
you really
Kanari back in the wild hunt, just like
Still in like the fucking all tied up.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you really don't remember anything from before you fell?
I have some memories. Things are a bit cluttered. You did listen to my entire conversation with Sol, so I'm sure you are aware of some things.
Yes. Well, yes. But I guess, I don't know, I've just been really focused on finding my parents lately.
Of
And
course.
do you remember your parents?
Well, it's more complicated than that. I feel like I remember some, but some pass on. There's a cycle involved where this is not my first form, nor will it be my last. As the gods say, what has happened shall happen again. But some of them were kind, some of them not so much. Most of the time, it was more terrifying because when I would reincarnate, I'd have more of my powers. This was the current situation I'm in is not normal. It was an emergency due to the situation when battling the monarch's minions. Otherwise, I was afraid that I may not be able to reincarnate in time to help the world. So, Edenor, and I point to myself. Well, I am Edenor, and I feel like I have some of Edenor's memories, but it's all mixed in with Erena's. It's very confusing sometimes.
Well, I'm sorry that you're struggling with your prayers. I wish I could give you some advice, but I've never been much of a religious person myself. But I will say,
Even with a reincarnated god in front of you, you still doubt. Fascinating.
I don't know. I think it's real. I've just never attached myself to the religious kind of lifestyle. I guess I believe that they're real. I mean, I think there's too much proof to ignore that.
Yeah, that is fair. Yes. And I understand some people's reluctance. That is for sure.
Well, I will say this. I can't offer you much in the way of religious advice, but I support you, and if you ever need anything from me, I'll do my best to help.
Why, thank you, Pim. And you must promise me this: never stop being Pim.
I don't know how else to be anything. How, you know what I mean.
Yes. Oh, I did want to ask you.
Uh-huh.
The conundrum that you must be in must be quite distressing. If you ever need to seek counsel, I would be more than willing to listen.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
And then I guess the rest of the watch just goes.
Alrighty. The rest of your watch goes by uneventful. No attacks or surprises. Luna, your watch begins.
Nothing in particular. I think I'll just use part of my watch to attune to the stone speaker crystal.
Okay.
All right. And just follow up to do performing more tweaking.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
with the Ziggy hook. That is a very good number. It's a natural 20 for 28.
The best number.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Then brings us to the next day. You all awaken. Food and water. Quick,
Well, we have more.
Lizard brekkie?
We'll pull some lizard out.
quick survival check.
All right, who wants to do it
Hopefully
this
this-
time? Who's gonna cook?
Hey, you did a
This-
great job last time.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Hopefully
Ednor's
this
our
tastes
cook.
better than Raptor.
All right, so that is a 16 plus.
Nice.
What's my survival? 1. So
You
that
know,
is
we could
17.
put water in your shield and boil some of the meat to make it a little more tender.
There you go. There you go. You guys got a plan.
All right.
you do make a successful meal. You do make a successful meal, so don't stress about that. All right. You guys set out for the day. Who's leading that survival check?
It would be Lycus again? Or-
Like us again?
Yeah, I think I do have the best survival. So.
At the advantage, I am assuming.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
always assisting.
Yes, I'll resume my position at the rear.
Abba, always be assisting. Just to make it shorten it.
Do you also
love
get to
Apple.
add any
Great
songs
singer.
to it?
All right, so that's a 17.
Okay. 17. 17 is pretty good. 17 keeps you guys on the path that you're headed, making your way towards the edge of the jungle. Luna, can I get a perception check, please?
This perception. It is another natural 20, the same dice, so 22.
Okay, Luna, that's good.
Very promptly colored as well.
That's good, because as you were making your way along, you start to notice as you're kind of, at Lycus's side, helping navigate, you do pick out what seem to be loosely packed leaves and vines. As you kind of investigate closer, you see the short ledge kind of hidden beneath them. You are able to identify several pitfall traps.
Yeah, and I'm putting a hand on Lycus immediately, saying, "Just whoa. See this there?"
Ah, God, more hunters. Maybe we should try to stealth our way through for a little bit. Might slow us down. But do we really want to fight again?
Let's see if we can walk around them. I'll tell everyone, warn the group behind me. Just gonna try and circumvent it.
Yeah, with Luna and Lycus's advice, the rest of you are able to circumnavigate around those traps, able to kind of stay around, and you kind of keep a close eye out. You realize that, it looks like the Higuana, the lizard folk, had kind of been prepping this area, right? And as you were making your way through, you pass the pitfall traps. The sky still dark and dreary overhead, the fog still present. But as your journey continues, suddenly you feel, with your perception check, Luna, or now we're in the next part of the day. Let's have Lycus and Luna, the two of you are up front. Roll perception checks for us, please. Or one at advantage. You can give Lycus advantage too, Luna, if you wanted.
Yeah, your perception. Mine.
Okay, perfect then. That's a 15 plus 6, 21.
Okay. Luna, you recognize you're kind of nearing the end of the jungle, right? And as there starts to become more breaks in the tree line and stuff, all of a sudden, Lycus, you spy through the canopy bright light illuminated against the black clouds of the jungle, and you start to see columns of black smoke arriving, and then suddenly the sound of it has now traveled far enough to hit you.
Where?
There was it seems that there was an explosion up ahead.
That's not where our car was it?
Luna?
Luna?
DM.
Looks like tracking kind of your progress, you start to think that might be where your vehicle was. That might be it's in the direction.
Someone blew up one of my new toys. It will be hell to pay.
What do you guys do?
Let's go, everyone. Let's hurry.
Yeah.
You start hurrying your way over there, making your way through the jungle. Eventually, you kind of emerge back into that dried river, where you had first encountered Sol and Celeste. And up ahead of you, you see a column of smoke and fire. You smell burning rubber and blood as one of your vehicles is on fire, lit.
Who's done it?
Picking up my decanter, and I'm casting the water
as you
to shoot water at it.
As you come out and start casting it, you also notice that your other vehicle is parked nearby. Now, this is not where you left them.
Oh.
This is not where you left them. It looks like someone has moved them here. So you're starting to watch that. You do see the other vehicle nearby. It's just parked in the riverbed.
Go and inspect it.
Okay. You make your way over towards it and you start inspecting it. Roll investigation. Luna, go ahead, roll Arcana as you're using this decanter, you're using this magical item to wash away. There's a huge of smoke as you're doing that.
I got 17.
17. You make your way over to investigate it, and as you're looking around it, it looks like the car is in order, right? What are the rest of you doing? Him and the kids are also there. The kids come up with you, Edenor, like Sarah's staying very close to you, kind of like hanging onto your cape.
I can help Edenor investigate the other car.
Okay, so you roll at advantage. You take another roll. Lycus, what are you doing?
Roll? Okay.
It depends. Is the flag on the other car, the good one, the not fire one?
No.
Then I'm gonna go find the flag.
Okay, so you're assisting Luna, let's say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all begin. Yoma is now hanging with you, Lycus. Then, as you guys kind of begin doing that, you kind of leave the raptor's body there in the dirt. As you kind of all go about setting to the vehicles, and you hear Lycus, roll a perception, because you got the best perception here.
Yeah. Math. 23.
23. With the 23, you hear a click. You hear a voice. All right, that's far enough. I want you all to back away slowly. Nobody speak. And no sudden movements. Up on a ridge, you see Hammond pointing his musket directly at Lycus.
Fuck.
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Why, Flip?
I'm gonna be eating hippo later.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill this man, and I'm gonna take his boat.
As you look around, I will give you this. As I know we said we're ending, but as you look around, just Hammond.
Yeah.
It's just Hammond and the two cars, one on fire, one not.
Okay.
Okay. He burned my flag. I will kill him.
Your flag's smoking there in the...
Yeah, just return the bullet.
There you go, guys. So next session is going to be our last one before hiatus. And then after this, we move live.
One last betrayal. Just
why do we make any allies? Why do we make any allies? We'll just kill them all. Sorry.
We just have a mini betrayal from Idris, so we gotta make sure it's not a full betrayal at some point.
Well, what about Idris? He probably killed Idris.
Maybe.
We don't know. I'm worried about that too. We'll talk about this.
And Mello. Mello.
Well, Mello's part of his crew.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
We also don't see her. Oh, sorry.
Yep, thanks.
We hope to see you in the next episode of Heroes of Histaeria, Sandsea Saga. That'll be our last pre-recorded session before we move over live. If you haven't already, check out our wonderful folks. I'll let you guys shout out your socials real quick if you have any socials to shout.
Hannah,
Moving on.
Hannah May 26. It's down below.
It's down below.
It is
It's
down
down
below.
below. Also, make sure to check out twitch.tv/CommuneDM, where we have the Heroes of Histaeria Unearthed Inheritance, where you can find out what's happening with Cress, as well as Finn Reese, the Goliath Rune Knight fighter, played by Commune. And also check out Known Realms Celeste, and also a really awesome campaign happening over on that channel as well.
Mhm.
With that,
Yeah.
Any more?
I was just gonna say that my Twitter one is down below as well, but our Twitter, I suppose, because it's just for the channel basically. But also, I moved to Mastodon because Twitter is run by a fucking maniac now, apparently.
Yeah, nice.
Not Truth Social.
And definitely not that one. No, Mastodon's much gayer, so I went there.
All right.
Excellent.
So,
yeah.
Links down below. Check us out. We'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.
Bye.